ahomachi yen matches mienu and meniaje akasefo na woso mo Brazil atrashe yes Paraguay and menu ekasei edie Colombia and so aye Costa Rica ho adwuma baba inside the matches yi ho nsem ede ebeba and yebewuram ewo run of 16 so far as Euros no eye concern ye nya Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Denmark. Baba na atmosphere let say
them no and now tie Julian na girls mana tournament no so far say one day to bia wasumeshe supporters no so any general ho on say the last time because oko Hamburg, oko Leipzig, oko Dortmund omunyina supporters no e call for commercial sex workers say no do na kogum nti ani je ho no bia person team edge trophy so Euros no is getting interesting
good baba isa ebechechim e dia maye na Jose Eruke say England edge ahwan na otepo no for balance
say England edge Euro 2024 ne dia unni bibia ba kan say Jude Bellingham obey Ballon d'Or winner
Alan Shearer so aka gasa get wasam
yes Alan Shearer say say ono dey tiawa on se the lineup room kakra Kobe Manu should be back into the starting lineup Copa America started and Anthony Gordon so and started on the lineup no fi say ohwa no ho a Anthony Gordon yanda reviewing the Premier League o say obetimi ababo ni Kobe Manu na no ba game ni ho ade a oyeye and o chem say Copa America he's a talenter but you jabia or tibo na ohundi ode so on for South 3 players in started Yankopon Boa round of 16 games obebono
Ronald Arajo yes interest no free Premier League no ba
yes Ronald Arajo the teacher say Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United omuna ehwe ni say omonsa ebeka Barca defender no
o story na me dwene ho ada player na e kire say opeso start and Anthony Gordon
yes also opeso start Anthony Gordon of 3 Lions of England also fi say obetima start and obe justify why obetima start game so waka nsem pi na fa odi emponti na I was start the honsem ebeba no play
Luis de la Fuente Spain head coach also Georgia na
that be say our massive respect for Georgia nemum Euros na ye bono say one that to bia wasumbeshi our massive respect for Georgia nemum no omo ready for Georgia
Bukayo Saka say ye moving from right wing to left no hanana
and solve England problem no Bukayo Saka no busa say what some legends be so yen shift to left back wa bobida obetima babo ye e de ama England no so move me to left back na and no solve England a problems no and you Bukayo Saka nsema all kind of pay
Slovakia captain Milan Skriniar also confidence said in the BC
also confidence betima koso upset monfo ni believe upset ne say almost England on say Slovakia and England abebo o say England share Slovakia enya upset bia nya dia ehu bia na Slovakia say England dia monfo be hu say ya dia ehu kakra best story and omo ye ready kwan a omo fa so bobedu round of 16 no start kwan no so a and number 5 ball etia England
story we wo be ya me pese metie mu ye kafo say more Brazil players na ba Premier League no na de na esi
Kafu also osuro kakra say de omo ba Premier League no anhwe ya na Brazil ntimi anje World Cup mprempren na incentive we say ada na wo kan say eno say o hwe Premier League na de bia won central for omo do kuta camera omo come matches omo TV so and omo hype average players no omo hype omo jiji omo so na o hwe La Liga na saade na bi ni ho and La Liga clubs no actually 2-3 seasons we say back one Champions League final no abono age omo concentration of football no so than media into on dey come prefer say Brazilian players no ebeko Spain that to England and you careful then some all kind of pay
of course Jude Bellingham able me fatigue
yes so say why slow kakra in games ya share 3 games and ya share no ewo Euros no chim so wonya 1 goal ono as a player na ninje ne mum fatigue kakra ho ebere ho ejuma oyeye in the La Liga ejuma oyeye in the Champions League owieye about 4-5 days and osambe join a committee fatigue kakra ho wasini ngina mu no ombe fight against Slovakia our round of 16 afi omanya qualification ama the 3 Lions of England.
This and many more and a sports lawyer baba isa ede ebreye ne baba na ya behwe de etodwa ewo efie sanse both kotoko house of folk and some ewo ho eye Oyerepa and promise sports Oyerepa and promise sports na wodi wadwonche no ede afa ho na ememenda emrantem nyenye ho adwuma mfama na yakọ Oyerepa radio ewon so yakọ ho na yede adwonche no ede afa ho no mo wade adwonche no etise eni emade no bia woni de se de ne size sitie timesraw endem obi why no pay credit kakra wonya ato no make sense obi tension yes abrantie e bi ko net ha ko be kira adwen a kire de memeti ha meyi eno ne ye fe ne se o ka ho ama atumi aye kama ya no wa hye onua benya bi ahwe Oyerepa radio odo adwen kire no ebefa ho edi aba na fe promise Oyerepa and promise sports Oyerepa and promise sports end no aye se 8 no ha boy Oyerepa no wie na that end and also promise sports na odo comment no edi afa ho end ene yedi ka say round of 16 Switzerland Italy odo predictions na beba Germany Denmark emrantem wie ya pe no ye be ye ho adwuma edi amamo na enyema aye kamanti ye mo aye ho na fei yenko emraye ba Solomon Carter ebeba na ya be hwe sanse so democracy na yeden
baba ya protocol player kasa e the fa democracy cup ne ho na no pay yes ye ho nsem wa ha
na Dr.
Nyaho ne nsem no a okekan ye ne ye de GF de no na eba o se akronfo egu GF ho na enche kra ono Dr. Nyaho tamaklu obeka bom na wapenkrofo aka ne ho no omayi omu nyina free GF ho o so omba expose akronfo na egu GF a omo ama football no essay no
Di Maria so ho sama ba na
it's expected say Kotokobeshia and representatives weekend na omo an negotiate a possible the player no e will deal to Kosovo about bonten dada nti no Kotoko try say ombe din koma say possible so omo Di Maria e beba Kumasi Asante Kotoko no abesi akan enso e wo Kumasi
eno na mo say has NCC
na ni nyo
okay
o maka che management ni say either say Di Maria betu kwan na say
ara mo ho to me
say
no
NCC no
ada bi has e wo ho to me so mo be kire say Di Maria ntu kwan o da so no more contract na
Derby the contract na so contract ne de August ne be so ti still your player but om so ntena fie but has NCC ne say Di Maria e be bo Kotoko pa de eni ska bi opebia na o say
okay mpano fund man
no amano na o tena club ni mtu aso
okay
ida say o be kwa abruchiri no ana say has be tua sika ope e de amano na watena club ni mabo ko mo mpese Di Maria be ba Kotoko abebo ama Kotoko e ba say be ha o mo supporters ne pa
Chasela de ni bi
and you see pressure and NCC no omo started the co-house management ni so yes
na young apostle Euro Olympics
ai say young apostle so by ni omo rewura teams ni mo a say omo betimi a build a formidable team o Premier League ni mo Oko Gripman
no wetin din pen
obo Olympic Center obo Accra Young Boys
wow
yes time I hear Shooting Stars and any ko bobo bi mre bi wo nkran into a player bi ana mission so pa Olympics obo
Oko Gripman
yes Raymond Oko Gripman obo ona say Olympics go ni ti Kotoko no
sir
omo nations no
idin so ade
omo bo Abrankes no na share sa go no
Oko Gripman
yes Raymond Oko Gripman
okay but I say yes. Solomon Carter yema sports lawyer nkomra
yeah
oba na yede de aka nyina no aba abeka ho so 75 on the dot sports lawyer mreno no ani
enti anopay yemo special good morning na yemo akwaba ɛha ɛyɛ Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa TV Oyerepa 100.7 FM na anɔpɛ show no ɛyɛ live ɛwɔ Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio jobe ɛne sɛ ɔbɛhyɛ na wa comment me ba na ɔfato no boase akenkan nyina ɛde ama sɛdeɛ sɛ ɛne sɛdeɛ ɛfata yɛ konko fonkro so na ensɛm a anɔpɛ edi adenkyete ensɛm a anɔpɛ ebu mfumpa ɛwɔ nkofom kroso no yɛde ho nsɛm ato anim ensɛm no dɔso na mmom deɛ di sɛ fata sɛ wohwɛ na afei woteɛ ɛna yɛde ɛma wo ketekete ma mpɔle bi ɛna ɛwɔ mu a aka nsuo yɛanom aka buropa a yɛbɛto yɛbu ase na yɛtere nom mmerɛ a yɛkɔmfɛme ɛmonom no nyinaa ama wo ɛna no pɛi na yɛnhyɛ aseɛ ɛmfi Euro 2024 ɔnim sɛ round of 16 games no ɛnɛ ɛna ɛhyɛ aseɛ na deɛtienie Switzerland ɛne the Squadra Azuris of Italy ɛna ɛbɔ ɛnɛ ɛyɛ 4 p.m. ɛna saa game no ɛtɔ na Matthias Zaccani ɔnom ɛyɛ sɛ yɛnka ɛma obiara nte sesei yɛni team bi a ɔbɛka sɛ wedi ɔnyadeɛ wedi masa no mmɔtebɔ ɛwɔ fam na ɔmo Switzerland no deɛ onim ne sɛ ɔhwɛ Italy a ɔmo ɛbɔ mmɔden ɛwɔ tournament a woduo mu ɔmo yɛ favorite ɛne yɛ tournament favorite no saa na obi aka no na bom Switzerland ɛyɛ tough team wɔn nso ɛbɔ good football nti ɛbɛyɛ difficult game ɛnom ɛyɛ Matthias Zaccani ɔsi akan ɛma the Azuris ɔno ne nsɛm a ɔde ɛto dwa ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi na Frila ɛna de to dwa sɛ Swiss national team no sɛ unom bɛbɔ a ade a wɔsɛ wɔyɛ wɔn adwuma ɛne sɛ ɔmo no die coach aka ɛde atwam sɛ ɔmo mɛna pitch no so na ɔmo mɛyɛ no ɛno ɛna ɔmo ba bɛyɛ na ɔsi Italy wɔn yɛ tournament favourite ɛnfa ho ɛne sɛ ɛkɔ yie sɛ ɛnkɔ yie wa qualify ɛde ɛfi group stages no mu a ɛnɛ yi ɔbɔ round of 16 ɛka ɛde akyɛw sɛ wɔn ne kɔ akɔbɔ a ade a wɔsɛ wɔyɛ ɛne sɛ ɔpipa yie wɔn nso ayɛ saa adwuma no ɛbɛyɛ difficult game na mmom bibi a ɛtumi asi ɛne yɛn nsɛm a ɔde ɛto dwa ɛna no pɛ hyɛ fa no ɛhyɛrawe ɛna ɛde ɛto dwa sɛ sɛdeɛ ɔmo bɔ tia Croatia na amama ne yɛ difficult ɛma Croatia no Azuris saa ɛna ɛbɛyɛ na ɔsɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ Azuris a wɔn yɛ ready na bibia ɛkɔ yie ɛde ɛma wɔn ɛno yɛ Stefan Esrawe ne nsɛm a ɔde ɛto dwa Gianluca Mancini ɛna de to dwa sɛ ɔhwɛ Calafiori ɛna afei Basto said the amusi a different day Emma the Azuris ewa chewa ebwa Emma midfielders confidence na OGDS Italy for them woman disappointed amo fans in it said the fans in what did say ebe koye woman me a qualify ultimately adu the quarterfinals of Euro 2024 nampo amato so asan a different trophy no ebesi eno ensema owura no edi etuda ene anopay Murat Yakin ono a Switzerland coach na Murat Yakin ena edi etuda sam or Cambo Biotimate say Osha game dia on paper favorite the Azuris of Italy namom woman so happy ye on the players no dentia ayana all believe with any game bia or come and say ni players adobaka ade atwom say amunyam our pretty so yana amuye ayen ye and Murat Yakin manager Emma Swiss national team ninsema or the etuja and na anopay legendary Buffon at in some atudwa I say sir Osha Switzerland the fona one more a lot of players one see a kind our Italy mamu and the secret in there I clear omunim kwaya I'm first ebo mo any kwan sam Ocha woman team ekuta amona Italy for them and they tell I was a plus now attack game no with much more seriousness and no I Buffon Ninsema and pay or to Germany and Denmark airborne game near 7 p.m. na abusia and no and a Vestergaard or the tuja Zanek Vestergaard wakasa at the afa game no na anɔpɛ Yannick Vestergaard sɛ yɛnka ma obia ntimente sɛdeɛ ɔmo prepare ɛkɔpɔ game bia no against Germany saa ɛna ɔma prepare a ɔmo ne Germany ɛde ɛbɔ ani ɔse sɛ ɔne Diamond Sort of Germany ɛbɔ sɛsi a adeɛ wɔ sɛ wɔde hyɛ otirim ɛne sɛ nkurɔfoɔ nom wɔn first rita ɔmakyi and ɔmo ɛwɔ young and talented players blend with experienced players wɔse Toni Kroos mu gyagya mfimfini hɔ Jamal Musiala nom ɛbɔ good football nti ɛyɛ game a ɛbɛyɛ difficult papa na mmom ɔno Yannick Vestergaard deɛ ɔka ɛne sɛ tournament no wɔn ama hɔ sɛ ɔmo Denmark ɔmo bɛ bi kɛkɛ ɔmo nso baa sɛ ɔmo ba ababɛgye tournament nti ɔmo prepare yie esuro bia ni hɔ na okɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu Nico Schlotterbeck onim sɛ Jonathan Tah ɔntumi ɛmɔ game ni bi. Enti aye Nico Schlotterbeck ena abebo with the absence of Jonathan Tah ena Nico Schlotterbeck at the tuta say amu plan for Denmark game no a game amu players na prepare ye amaya juma pa e training grounds amu ntimi and date amu fast na say he kokabo round 16 of Euro 2024 yen ena ye hosting na fame yatra ho aye machai makwe yatra ho aye prom near film NC eno aye Nico Schlotterbeck anensema oti etutwa ene anopay Rudi Voller oye Germany sporting director on Florian Wirtz and I say Florian Wirtz aye one of the young talenter woman eba na born ankasa dia boy no onimbo debut tunufo do kacha ne se masa ema utirimu nya ode masa ema manfo abo abaso and Florian Wirtz dey say enkoda no oya ade tu bia Florian Wirtz ya ade was sad ne se dia koda ne tirimu tema e ba affecting them eti de bia do kacha ne se still more room for improvement obetimi aye more ema utirim anya ode eno aye ensema Rudi Voller at the Tutram afa Florian Wirtz one ya confirm sansem no at the amount of pay owie wamana so ha feelings for Euro 2020 so far and saying said mutim no esi abobon wani je enom ana Rudi Voller at the Tutram sa no kranie na woma de sa ohwe enkodana one what Diamond Sort of Germany team num and Toni Kroos ma one good football and then some Urano at the Tuta and play Denmark midfielder Christian Eriksen about told just Eriksen one share now against a Diamond Sort of Germany Christian Eriksen and to me and say can and play authoritatively me confirm I'm gonna say Christian Eriksen about me about game the medical team no clear Christian Eriksen sir or you fully fit as a football bet me a German as a kind maninko Antonio Rudiger na so yeah Antonio Rudiger enra or training kakra so no rane emra na Diamond Sort of Germany air training na reporter yansa ekanye yes na I am muzzle straight kaka na medical team no I confirm say Antonio Rudiger ebetimi asia kan at the ama Diamond Sort of Germany Julian Nagelsmann or your manager ama Diamond Sort of Germany on Denmark and I say your organized team one your team be no more kopo na se one day to ma at FM ebetimi ayo time eti ama prepare ye pa for the game Bayern Munich star Jamal Musiala and I say babia Germany nam na amuti echo womanim no a difficult path na mom de oka anopay and say a gamer woman you ready a gamer woman say betu baby ambe sofa na mom no woman de amani so atu no and say qualification woman say ebetimi aka was say am number 12 a supporters are woman be stadium ho abe support team into believe say qualification dey woman say abaka na mom say oya fan ema Diamond Sort of Germany fashion team say game no bedu baby Germany for no ebe sofa na mom qualification woman say ebetimi aka wey aye ene games etotwa ewo Euro 2024 no and you don't some ato anim or don't for the dumia and that's na Euro 2024 match saudo ebetimi ato so anopay on your TV. Oyerepa TV, NCS best TV station on your radio. Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Yansha and the matches no any reactions outdoor. If he coaches now, so yeah, on say 7 p.m. round of 16 of Euro 2024. About so Spain and Georgia and Elbo. Na Luis de la Fuente kasa at the afa game nina yada honsam abeba na Alex Grimaldo ono a Spanish national team player na Grimaldo and I say Manfo James Spain a favorite Spain a favorite Emra Womba tournament no kabese na otwem yenu na ope omai ba ko a yaka so obi nkasa omo ye favorite na obi a emo spending eye motimbo a womo eba Euro 2024 amabebo na amanfom tag omo say omo ye favorite for the trophy womo sansam no ndidi omo tirimu nyete adaya ye Spain ya sa 3 matches our group stages mitino no yaka akọje trophy no say that be satrimodality edi ho adia omoye sesia ene say omo concentration our Georgia game no so Grimaldo wie no ene central for busa say when you stiff competition from Mark Kukuyeya and also when I down for onim dobetima na also good team any team e na awo players Dofi bench Albano at said the Ojam 90 only issues bia say the process a stiff competition from Mark Korea and no Yansama Grimaldo at the Tuja and na anopay na Nico Williams sa esrobia ni ho Emma the Spanish national team no I say one confidence level also said the amisi bo am games no sa am start of play no woman sesano na anom adio pesa oye afi and say oje Euro 2024 with the Spanish national team. I say Luis de la Fuente na oti bench the good news and say Luis de la Fuente any woman and from the junior team up to the senior team onim de obi abetim aye and only secret emma the Spanish national team Nico Williams and sama oti etudam and na anopay Nacho Fernandez oye player Emma the Spanish national team na anopay Nacho Fernandez and sama oti etujan say ono Nacho Fernandez bibi catcher no say afi a Spanish national team na afi afia I was omutime aje Euro 2024 no biem I say ohwe edidia see e body your national team players in dia on to side dia kese no obete Lamine Yamal yakoda ho no habete Nico Williams oyakoda e experience kakrabi ele wom na mom amode am secret no say ambo as a team and the Spanish national team no economy Luis de la Fuente I am manager emma the Spanish national team and pay Luis de la Fuente say a lot of respect emma Georgia anka say Georgia de woman football nation that be yes I mistake here and it said the anom or game biama or prepare no sa and against Georgia obetime I prepare our confidence our the boys say I'm disappointed no and we Luis de la Fuente then sama oti etuja and I pay Nico Williams Diamete sa boy ne day I'm praying ho still also pese o develop more Diamete and pay say waka at a chair Athletic Club Bilbao penning for sa mona tim niamo dia samo pese metina mini issue bia samo pese me konso and ya awomonsem and no ayansema if Nico Williams na so ye etotwa and no pay ye be ko England and Slovakia game num na no kwasam ne say enra the 3 lines of England abu base before training Nema P and I also NT on your TV Oyerepa TV on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live you training now England for preparation ahead of Slovakia game no na Milan screen ya player Emma Slovakia tactics I'm they call England game no say and city and I say Ocha England for now woman in Bonnie one more special talent our team no name idea woman ya and say I'm prepare ye I'm pay attention to details and yama I was say amusua about England I'm a team esua name they all can say any question pressure Tom so say game na sia na yenya Slovakia all different day about say M1 more I was say I'm bomb normal game I was say yesterday game now I'm put England for kakra na England for so Slovakia so nye I'm so nyambre on England captain and na Milan Skriniar at the to just say yaba Euro na player bia owo Euros hano onimbonebo na Hurricane die obia ni Hurricane enye na enye be hu Hurricane bono onimbo oye special talent enebom said the omukipi other teams strikers from scoring the likes of Romelu Lukaku num amno shy go no want me ampan shomo sa ana ebesie over the weekend and ensema ati etuja ene anopay Marek Hamsik ono a Slovakia assistant coach and I say I am proud of his players sample amri team no abedu run of 16 cry am no I am proud I say the defense no I am fantastic work na already say against England about so England winger Bukayo Saka unim say and some no pinaba ena yama Bukayo Saka nkonkabo as left full back na wabobida obetime abo enon central for ebuksa Bukayo Saka say yam fanko left back na and say she sameme kokabo left back and solve England your problems no left back met my abo number your problems and solve and no I am sima oti etuja Jose Henrique at the etuja say that pia the three lines of England akokoje in 2024 na Jamaica and say Jude Bellingham and abaje the Ballon d'Or and there o tem say Osha afia obonomo day of the Champions League with Real Madrid of the Spanish Primera División Santander with Real Madrid inti sa obo plaza amaya de ati ama omutim sa untime enyi Jude enfim eti odi Euros na dia that's how I stand now to bet me at the Ballon d'Or and yes ma uruano eti etujana Alan Shearer and ekasam at the afa the three lines of England national team no na anopay Alan Shearer sima oti etuja and say and Gary Southgate Kobe Manu Cole Palmer Anthony Gordon Southwest me and say against Slovakia I was almost starting game no Emma the three lines of England German Defoe at the tuja Ole Watkins so as a Guy Southgate and you're fair to Ole Watkins the son say I was Ole Watkins chance now and also etime about games in the PA and then some German Defoe at the tuja now and pay Menam nametitin sembio reporter Eba terms of Kobe Manu is likely Sir England against Slovakia our run of 16 of Euro 2024 and likely Sir Kobe Manu ebetim ayan first starter yele san someone Emma War Declan Rice Anthony with the three lines of England ebetoja Sir Anna Boynom wapra want me amo Slovakia game no be and pay me confirm am say oh okay obeti me starte at Slovakia and no I reporter I can say and no pay Slovakia and England game no and SMP and I want na Anthony Gordon and HM say oh no pesa o starte ewo game on bebo at Slovakia yensi Anthony Gordon.
I think my main strengths are I'm very direct. I'm obviously quick, so I know I'm a nightmare for anyone that I play against. And I'm positive. You know, every time I get the ball, I always try and make something happen. I'm not a very safe player. I'm always going for it. I'm always trying to put people on the back foot. I think with the players we've got, likes of H, who like to drop deep, I think I add sort of a different element to the team. I'm not too sure. I think that's probably a better question for the manager, and it's out of my control. I can only control sort of what I can control, and that's giving me best every day and trying to cause as many problems for him when it comes to selection as I possibly can. And when or if I'm needed, I'll be more than ready.
enti ɛno ayɛ nsɛm a Anthony Gordon ɛte ɛto Martin Keown ɔsɛ England midfield no ɛnyɛ balance na mmom na fotuo ne sɛ mane mfa Luke Shaw ɛnkɔ nkɔnstate against Slovakia yɛnte Martin Keown.
If he comes out behind that mask, the tournament might lighten up for France. But they're a bit like England, at final third, lack of creativity, getting it right. I think Jim, we're spoiled in the Premier League a little bit. And I'm looking at it from a tactical point of view. Obviously, I'm doing the co-coms. And it's like no one's really developing the play. I thought Germany were fantastic in the first 2 games. And I see Switzerland as being a real issue. The Italy-Switzerland game, and we could end up playing one of those if we beat Slovakia, could be a massive game for us, because Switzerland is Bayern Leverkusen, Jim, basically, with Xhaka in that midfield. He's put his identity on the team, and the way that they play, the system, they look much better drilled than the England team right now. I think it's about Gareth Southgate really sorting out his tactics, giving the right message. The players look a little bit confused, and if we can sort it out, Jim, we can go a long way in this tournament. I thought we were much better in the Slovenia game in the second half of the match, the way we set ourselves out. So that's the challenge for England. But there's some great teams in this at the moment. But people like Belgium, I watched them, De Bruyne, Lukaku, not clicking in the final. But it seems to be like a disease that's in a lot of these national teams. It's not just with the England team.
Eno ayen Martin Keown adi tuja owie eno chem se Jude eduba bia o se owilisi bo no ntem ase oche obo no ho nina ayen niema emwa the 3 Lions of England and Central for Wisano emra no talk sports edim komo se aso ensam ya wo kan does it mean say coach Mbenchi Jude Bellingham no si no nemum no also na kasa.
Sorry guys, I just wanted to talk about Bellingham and at the moment he looks detached from the team. At the moment it's like we can't carry him. He's on the outside of the play and we need to get him into the game. And at the moment we're trying to play with a deep line midfield player and 2 either side, okay? And he's not coming back enough. So he gives us nothing defensively, and at the moment, because of the structure in midfield, he gives us nothing going forward. So we've got to get more from him when we're out of possession, and we've got to find a place.
You see, I thought Bellingham was your talisman, Martin. Is he a luxury now?
But if you think about the playing area is between both sets of defences, okay, Jim? So that's really what we're talking about. So when Man City play Liverpool, that's really condensed. There's hardly any space in there, okay? At the moment, we're too deep at the back, and that distance that Bellingham has to operate in is too big. That's why he's feeling tired. So what we need to do is push up. We've got the defence with lots of pace, play as high up the pitch as we possibly can. And then we're more in touch with Kane, and Kane doesn't have to drop. But we have to have Bellingham has to drop into a 3. He can't just play in front of us. He's got to come back in a 3, and he's got to do more defensively. And then we've got kind of a
I never thought I'd ask you this. 4 games in, Martin. This is the 4th, of course. Would you start Bellingham on Sunday?
I would do, but I'd be saying to him, you're killing us at the moment because you're taking too many touches.
And see, I know and some Martin Keown Aretuja occupy too much touches. I was say Ujai Bonuntem, Duba Bia so by Che, Tessa Madrid, Duba Bia, or track it back, but that fem clear ball now passe, Saljumano, also Oye, Emma, the 3 Lions of England, that is a Martin Keown. Then Sama, or the Tuja, and then I pay Phil Neville, and I did to just say England, France, no, Montai guy Southgate. Now, I believe, sir, I bet him a cost of surprise or swim.
He's been the best England manager since Sir Alf Ramsey, without a shadow of a doubt. And I think, like I say, when we've been successful, and he's played a massive role in us being successful, he's created a feel-good factor. He's brought through some brilliant young players from the youth teams, from the teams in the Premier League. We've got to finals, we've got to semi-finals of major tournaments consistently. We've competed with the best. We've probably been the most consistent team in the world, apart from Argentina, over the last probably 8-9 years of his managerial. So I'd say that we're lucky to have him. I think we've got to get behind that team, that players, that managers, because if we don't, we'll not be successful. Gareth knows that. After his last game, you could just tell that it's a different feeling, and I'd say that if everybody out there in England, and we are all passionate about our country, if we want to be successful, let's change the narrative, let's get behind them, let's really get some positivity towards this team, because if we do, this team has got incredible players. But what you see at the moment, you see a team of young players that are being probably suffocated with pressure and expectation, under the pressure of what it's like to play for England. You look back at past England teams that all suffered because of the pressure and expectation and the narrative that's going on at the moment. No. These are the best players in England, in Spain over the last 12 months. Get them out there, get them playing. I love watching them both play. And come on, England, let's get it home.
And no, I feel no vonesma or the Etuja. I was a minor at England team wechi your talent. Now, guys, Southgate, why do more? We Argentina craft for some time. Oh, what do I do? Finals. Wabo semi-final enti aka ati achaw so o man tie England achia hon betimi akon ati akoma nim feel level and the semi tudwa enano pay yemfi Euro 2024 num na fe yenra Copa America 2024 onim se enra games mieno ena etimi etodwa nyankopo boa games mieno ebetodwa ene na enra Colombia esemiensa Costa Rica, Antimi Ante, Paraguay, Eshabako, Emma Brazil, Eboma Eka Enai, Vinicius Junior, Salvino Vinicius Junior BM, and Lucas Paqueta, woman. And ebo goes no at the Emma Brazil national team and matches amiano and abusia ebetime atoja na memfan to anim say ade a chance at 12 midnight Argentina and Peru and ebo na fe Canada and Chile and so at the abosoa anopay ya donsem ato anim mamenko Vinicius Junior na so ye oye player Emma Brazil national team no na anopay Vinsima oti etudwa no se enra onya 2 goals Emma Brazil national team na niaje nemom dia organize ani jaro so ha so room for improvement na man for say oko Madrid aduma oye no anya nom na oba Brazil national team na oye Madrid de say unse Madrid say goals amiensa Vini udi akika ho na oba Brazil sa niema no ensi and odi tudwa say di onim and say obo for team no enya ono a ne personal glory and yana odwe ho jope and it's Brazil powene na wentime anshegwa as a player or you okay na maminko Lionel Scaloni na so ye Lionel Scaloni na dey tudwa say ni Argentine national team no omo de womo game after game omo fans so mutim say yay and your favorite chinchina yay and your Copa America 2024 that be and your Saturday city preparation wo ho nebom no I was say womo fight hard and sample and amatimi akomanim akoje Copa America 2024 and no ay Lionel Scaloni nisma on the etuja and then anopay Lautaro Martinez ay Inter captain na the to anopay and Sam Omani Baje sa Euro 2024 manfo dia cheno sa ana oba Argentina fans na won fom ni agro e Copa America 2024 nom ningina mo sa o Costa di Marco training kra said the supporters ni pie e be hwonom asonani na jobepe and said amo lefty de mundiano sa and amo pass Copa America 2024 etoda e United States of America a warm up preparation ahead of the mundial na odi atoda sa enay osha facilities outdoor a war America ahead of the World Cup jobeka and say eye na tuba bia hit na no dre eno yansema odi atoda and then anopay Ronald Arazo our camp national team na anopay Demete say strong interest and a fee Premier League clubs miensa akobasa ho Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United, woman in Anya Bre, say Ronald Arazo, Amra, now Amaya Juma, Emfa Emman pay, ya confirm Sansemno, at the Amawo, ya Jina Copa America, na ya Tim Comano, I mean, Darwin Nunes, and I say, or ya Liverpool forward, na Darwin Nunes, one again in himself that there, a name, Oko Darwin Nunes, and I say, Darwin Nunes. And abusia Uruguay fans no bona baso sa Ukraine sa oko Darwin Nunes asuya waba adwuma papa Darwin Nunes niema ekoye ade amano awo camp na sabode bona obo ade ama ne national team na omo expert se Premier League na start here obetimi abo sabode bono and ora and slaughter our manager ade ama Liverpool Venezuela and pay Venezuela for them ade etudwa se against Jamaica omo de kan free mu porda sa game no e say omo team rene na omo rene Copa America no na se Venezuela betimi akọ nim Neymar dos Santos Jr. a player Emma the Brazilian national team were pra enti on squad no for now na Neymar di tuta say na oye happy with a first victory Brazil fonya e Copa America 2024 no say woman our 4 points first game joy 1 point and Brazil national team no second game en kurumte etime eba say diabeka eti acha boys and say they can do more and you can say team etime ayamo de enra nani jeye with emotimba Vinicius Junior etime a boy na fe man of the match atoa so a ekoye Emma Vinicius Junior no ayansema efi oruana so ye etotwa anopai Lucas Paqueta ono a player Emma Brazilian national team enra Paqueta enya go and I say obo national team no say eduba bi no say obo victory entimi ama here no woni enje victory number eni je ho na mom amode tuba bi amode amope and say Copa America 2024 no Brazil our squad amonso ebetimi ediaje amano ayeye eno yensema Lucas Paqueta eto Dorival Junior ano coach Emma Brazil national Dorival Junior and they to just say are you happy with the Crown boys no I'm fast so ebo game na fe omunya victory at the Emma one more nemom se Copa America 2024 Brazil pesa amoja ade was some ya say am improve and yes be improvement in kwa I was say am clinical enough say chances na ba eba I was say ultimate utilize the chances eba welcome no and you Dorival Junior ni sema ade etuka and now play on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio on Facebook share comment me ba na offer atonoboase akinkani na ete amount said yes say ene said ye efforta and anopay yanko England na fe yenim komo ewo England obeti more about English clubs no transfers into on Facebook anopay Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio. What is the latest on Calafiori? Me say English clubs nibi anyabere Calafiori the latest from Madrid and okay. Say Madrid is the latest club. One more play Calafiori. Or him say Nacho Fernandez echo and the replacement baba ningna yade eba and I play our transfers num na uko England. Manchester United, Liverpool, omina at the bidder call for Calafiori. Now latest teamer, Omania Bresa, Calafiori, Ambefano, West Ham United. West Ham United. And so na West Ham scout said that be Yasha 2024 now. And Motimba. Calafiori ebono se oba obetime abua ama West Ham United niama koye ade ama team no right king ose obekaya in October 2021 ene ohuru Harry Maguire criticism bebre ana ode eko Harry Maguire so na ono right king de all can anytime or their topper ama Harry Maguire Sad time no say a coin fa so pa no de okaye ade efa no no na enyansem papa na momnom de okan say ohwa the three lions of England national team ya daway and bona amobone sesia no dia ofisa senkanya pra and Harry Maguire ekanwa like leadership our chiho on cancer England phone players who able defense our Eurosuemo womunya dede omoya de pa na mum ade ba ko eko editiamo na affect team a leader obi a ɔbɛyɛ leader ɛwɔ kyerɛ hɔ na afei waboa ama ɛnɛma kɔ yie ɛde ama team no on Jude Bellingham ɛna Roy Keane ɛde ɛto dwa sɛ team no nyinaa mpɛfɔme ɛyɛ midfield no nyinaa ɛna ɛmpɛfɔme ɛnyɛ Jude Bellingham nko a ɛna ɛmpɛfɔme dwobɛka ɛne sɛ sɛnɛyi obi ɛka Jude asɛm a ɔka ma no te sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ coach no ɛna pushy guys no ultimately sɛ tuba bi a ya no frustrated said you see penny game no onya enti and ye hu more emfa emfi no said you see penny game no onya ye be hu more enti efi Jude Bellingham ho eno aye Roy Keane nsema oti etudwa ene anopay na Eric Ten Hag dem teach him say the technical staff no waka ete ache Manchester United impending for se oben sakra kakra e won the technical staff no Fermin Lopez a Spanish midfielder na anopay demeti chem say akodane de atudwa se onye na adwen se opse ofri bansa ene anase echina emra na no me beto wonim se English clubs ni bi ampo Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag a fan of Fermin Lopez and NJ our Barca enti outna Barca team num oko reporter anopay men second enra me catch us Marcus Rashford Paris Saint-Germain and your brother Marcus Rashford emra amaya juma emfa ematim anopay demete echem se mutually o teniye aye mutually and a club ni planning na akoben krom se hwe samemetia na sa Alejandro Garnacho mo ema menya bonu bimu a mi Marcus Rashford Muntiasie, not men cointy, mutually Manchester United and Marcus Rashford at Tiasie, and Tiwote. I moved to Paris Saint-Germain. Abusian Tunkre, Jameti Chemsa, Paris Saint-Germain Fono. One more believe our Marcus Rashford Musa Oba a lot and obetimi at the amatim na pay yet semina at to him Oko Sevilla Suya woman Arsenal 18 come for Albert Sambi Lokonga Okubo loan I'm a looting now I'm a pay Demeti HMSA Sika Arsenal Esaka efi looting her I will loan now I have 500,000 pounds and amansa akaye and they 10 million pounds esika Sevilla for etijache se Albert Sambi Lokonga Arsenal for and sika no na amaya juma emfa emma womom na maminko Manchester United asye demeti anopay HMSA Eric Ten Hag and Manchester United scout no amaka se Trent Alexander-Arnold and Kadachi be a quinapa, Nasa Trent Alexander-Arnold, a quintan wa, and young for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Na, Amaya Juma, Emma Manchester United. Ningina when say Sir Jim Radcliffe, a percent our Premier League num. Ama United first now come out Tom William and 10-year player be a what day. You better not pray near father number. Not first now say you better IBB Liverpool. Tie. Woman yabre epe Calafiori na Calafiori no masa henyo munko latest and say Pep Guardiola and so yabre say Calafiori emram ame juma emfa ema team no na oko reporter if you sit here swear eba Michael Olise what in the say Bayern Munich yene Michael Olise etimi awie na reporter ekamisano pay HMC Pep epesa hijack deal no Pep epesa afa Michael Olise na for be adwuma ema womwo na yawo Spanish stories and English stories no ame ko kafu aso ye kafu say osho kakra sa plus no omofi brother a movie to the Premier League adaya also Premier League no domini ni say they be on the camera nam and yeah, I'm on TV so I'm on radio so and I'm happy average players in Tibanasa. My players need 3 million one day. I prefer La Liga to Premier League Senka. yɛbɛnya Brazil players a ɔmo ɛkɔ Spain ɛba no saa ɔmbɛ develop PA ɔsi Spain deɛ 2-3 years ɔbɛnso obi agye Champions League ɛhɔ nkonkonya nsɛntwɛni bi a ɔhype average player eti ɛba no saa yɛrɛ ɛboa ɛma unya more every players no hɔ enti sɛ date bia hu sɛ Brazil players no moving more to Premier League ɛbɛɛden sɛ ɔmbɛtumi asan agye World Cup biam ɛno yɛ kafo ne nsɛm a ɔde ɛto dwa yɛnkɔ Germany na anɔpa yi Germany HM sɛ Bayern Munich ayɛ ready sɛ João Pahin deal no ɔmbɛtumi acomplete ansampo ɛna Euros no atumi aba na wieyɛ na still ɛyɛ 45 to 46 million euros 45 to 46 million euros sika almost say take it or leave it a final offer I'm a call now Jonathan Ta Jamaica HM say buy all for Leverkusen I ready say Jonathan Ta one metono na Jamaica HM say Bayern Munich plans and say akosra 34 million pounds and on betua at the ama Leverkusen na Andrich Ocha Diamond of Germany Medford wa Oja the one day it attack na no appear them Tony Cruz and so I want juma or send the hairstyle no I say what die in a kaka or say I'm burning na and him say or a fan of that inti a name the new hairstyle no and then one now I say I want there Euro 2024 no and amadi was to say here Osman for Busano clubs outdoor apple was star of a play no attracting interest be from other clubs and also the concentration and say ababwa na Diamond South of Germany etime akona nim ewo Euros num Julian Nagelsmann aye manager ema Diamond South of Germany and on say Euros no ono de on kase enko to old format 16 teams no se da bi ampene sa e na ise de mpeni force no ono ma no ho e ban sa smaller nations no amaya wodo a omo hedan ni din bebre na obiema ombetime abobi na ya na eboa ema anima koye ate ema samai no na owie no say can vet Nicholas Fulkrug discussions no on kan wasem e bi say Kai Havertz and an elbow and I said Nicholas Fulkrug and an elbow and I said Uncle Wasem and I am Sama if you elbow one defender opia yepa or starting the career ni ye no nyini bebre aye Matthias De Ligt na Demetri Chemse still Manchester United pushi se bueno on betime afano efi Bayern Munich Demetri so Chemse Vincent Company and head on your fun of the boys etebon sa dia and ye now go to Oyerepa amana be sia kai ade ama Manchester United Julian Nagelsmann on Antonio Rudiger and say Antonio Rudiger ebetime abo at the ama the national team and also medical team no Ambra opra no wono madim komo saa na joma catching in answer already ready as a game no ebetime abobie and no ayansema if you etodwa and then an player confirming na at the ama wo na uko Spain mamen fan sebre bi entroso e Spain Jude Bellingham and central for the team kono musa say bona boy emma Real to no sabono and abusia obo at the ama the Three Lions of England and also a breaker home or they share now a long season with La Liga matches Dubabia it will be Friday Champions League Tuesday Saturdays yes kai et fatigue kakaba ebere kakra ho ningina and ama mohumi more ewo season we mo and no iron sama oti etudwa and no pay Alex Jimenez say confirmation nyamba Oye Madrid the player I'm a dinner Emma AC Milan loan it said Milan at I dinner permanent Okopo at the Ama Milan Diamante HM Occupy Saint-Germain I'm a swear ya woman yambre Safalan Mendy Amra na Amaya Juma and for Emma Paris Saint-Germain I'm free set the type of left back no it say no subebre or defend 1-on-1 sir who take it Falan Mendy on Ayana Edding and I am some through Toja and I pay Madrid defender Johnny Cabaya and I did to just game po za me befi Madrid store me fi sa metim I more at the ama team no madim fi aduasam ye no na 41 appearances and amenya Emma Madrid in 2023-2024 so me say 6 goals and me 5 assists at the Chelsea store ejo ho metim abokakra at the ama team no na Barca Amadou Onana Demi teach say the latest midfielder Odim say DM amope obia obetime agya defenders nanim na Demi teach say Amadou Onana the latest player Barca form aye dombe bia say amansa beka no 40 million euros on table say monte na Amadou Onana mra na amuso demand 60 million euros when tria Everton force amunjane mo emano mesia kan emfa ema ada gula our national assignment na kodaro our national assignment na ni bako etete Madrid waka ete atra Don Carlo Ancelotti say pape me pesa irrespective of what me preseason tone be preseason no me pesa me justify chow say Madrid no metime abo with Endrich coming with Kylian Mbappe, with Vinicius Junior, with Rodrigo, with Jude Bellingham, with Aurelien Tchouameni, with Eduardo Camavinga. Still, me fight with these players. I know I ada gula. Ninsama of the etuda and na ano pay na Athletic Club Bilbao. Adi atuja say woman Barca phone komo bia di say I obaje say metua say sad discussions na enkoso emfa Nico Williams ho se Barca I already say woman epe Nico Williams woman entry got new Willis cross no na boy no enkwa adwuma emfa ema Barca eno aya reporter ekensa na no pay Madrid afa Hoselu ana amasan atown no na boy na amaton no detenie woman fa replacement bia ma se bia nkabate Madrid eja boy ne kwan ema no ko different club pinti enka yamfa replacement mara dabi Madrid anya saje no wom se omo believe our Kylian Mbappe and Endrich Rodrigo Vini Junior womu Jude Bellingham mumu se goes no on betime ase eti ama womu a anopai yere sansem na atu animti ye fi Spain na fe yaba Italy na yadim koma kakra ewo Italy and anopai Juventus star womu twanim se Copa minus womu se abeka Copa minus na wobe adwuma eti ama Juventus oboboko no Thiago Motta eti atum penimfo anim se mumfa boy ne mra na boy ne ba obetimi aboam ama niema koye eti ama Juventus eno eye latest efiri eba what it Calafiori sa any Spanish clubs ni bi no numero ka na latest bi na Montaigne se Madrid the boy room nebom yase boy ne pesa ani Thiago Motta esan eya juma ewo Juventus officer ewo se mi develop kakra under Thiago Motta enti anom eya reporter eba na duba bia mejeja left back wo eya Thiago Motta ana dime call left back enti ofi odime fi left back eba center back left side enti me pesa mi bia juma under run kakra eno eya reporter eno everyone etotwa enano pay na Hansi Flick Demi teach him say waka ete a champion for Sir Clement Lenglet on kind of plans ho say the man for him say Barca ebesha defender Barca LPB abano o say e say club no sika semo fam pempe de na mo manya de say enu nti chin defender bia keka no akwa no etina aba eno ayansema efi Hansi Flick and so eba Kefron Turam teniye pa obekaya last summer transfer winning offer Liverpool for enye na kudai monia brepa Kefron Turam amra amaya juma emfa ema Liverpool na anyeye anopay demete etemsa oko Kefron Turam so ya Juventus fonia bread den over camera me catch us akudai other screen so play bia Obia recommend say on measure Tony Cruz and 9 Madrid. Let us confirm say still Thiago Motta a percent of far ke from Turam Nafi Abaya Juma at the Amatina no pay Yada San Sabrina at to him on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM show them a live our Facebook page so Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Inter Milan Abuko Medicals for Joseph Martinez Oye Genoa goalkeeper Joseph Martinez package I 15 million euros confirmed abeko akoya juma at the ama Inter Milan Alex Jimenez Makato say Madrid omatono at the ama AC Milan nebom on the close ashim sebira bi du na semo pesa muton akodana the first option I am Madrid Gisabia, Madrid Casa Yempe, a bonus idea, who bet to my tono, at the Ama Club for Fra, and will play your don some to a name, not Benjamin Pavard, Demity Etem, sir, salty clubs in your brain, sir. Benjamin Pavard, Amra, no Amaya Juma, and for Amamo believe, sir, or your defender be a bar, or my options be, and no, I let us up. Okay, sir, and then I don't pay na Zinedine Zidane, and then some for and then Zinedine Zidane, and come on, and I'm going to say Zinedine, boy, Kaka, and then Osha Madrid team na, and down na, Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, our home, Afe, Osha. At the place na Endrick mo eba man for chem say that be and I'm the doors roto one try and them quite na get there and also senka a manager bia and a ekoti Madrid I come back say with Jude Bellingham with Kylian Mbappe with Andrew Amabano about the name coach him the choir about so I set it up and the team no also who team Don Carlo and Trotiaco na amwasa squad no na ebia wo say Don Carlo Ancelotti afeli or who Peter and no ayensema ruano ati etutwa and then anopay na owie no chem say Ballon d'Or de yewie Copa America 2024 yewie Euro 2024 Jude Bellingham and then Kylian Mbappe and afei Osha at the place now, major competitions mo, eti amuya, and the behu, Jobaje, and then some Urano, and the Tuja. Now, Oko guide the vote, I don't pay guide the vote, Tuja. Sir, I don't know if he's a dear, but the 3 Lions of England, and what heroes able, and it's a coach never cut 3 back. Sir, I cut 3 back, and I'm one, you are coye, and the 3 Lions of England, after plus, no. The American at German say, woman and put a motimbon kakra. Officer on betting I am more. England plus now, all German. South plus way, one betting I am more. At the Ama team no, and see, and play on these notes live. On Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. You know so na yam fanko phone close soon semno NC and no pay offer.
Man now I say sports lawyer Baba Isa 7:57. E cartona bronanka okom be say 1 solid hour. Memenda de wonya kwan eye transfer na ho adwumanti ni nyina no it's all good. Memra mo messages no so na yanya kakra. I was say Sam Kid K. Good morning, Oyerepa TV. Watching you live from Accra, Ablikuma Awushi. Yada say Sam Kid K. Kojo Asempa Furniture Works. Oyerepa Weekend Sports, no challenger from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works. Edum Kumasi. We a young star. Was the show is live inside Bimbagu in the northeast region. Good morning, boss. Keep it up, the good work. Youngster, Yadawasi Anopay for your message. Daniel Coleman, watching you live from Ahafu, Kenya, say number 2, Jericho. Keep up the good work. Daniel, also Nyami Inshao. Gilbert Silva, please update me on Bassa transfer. Say, why you want to add the amount? Some Nabi will say, keep the good work. Keep up the good work. Ameyao said, Republican sports is sweet, great. My lovely son, Edward Opoku Ameyao. ono ena no pay ono also the message about on Facebook. Kin Shady watching you live from Green Gate Hotel Brekum. You guys are the best among the rest. Kin, God bless you for your message. Asari Prince Kotoko sack players can heal Confanoche project. The Bakwabeshum. On web you say on the passports, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. Kid K. Odi enough for Bawai or Daroma. Nana Safo was say I am Kwame Dada from Fadi. Bravo. On the sports. Good. Yentwa so nkwa nim na yenhwe we nso de yebua Saviola. Good morning. Oyerepa TV. More fire. Kwache Amponsa. My name is Kwache Amponsa. I'm watching you live from Bodriasi. Good work. We so ne dear enono. The number 1 best sports show is up. Keep up the good work. We Kid K medical ka say enough. Now the abanti only so ediem rebi why. Or say Apia Samuel. I'm watching you guys from South Africa. Adjumarua anointed the deeper worshipper manager. The message and on also the Abba. Adakwa bi mo say hello Tino. I'm enjoying the show live inside Qatar Doha. I can't stop watching this show every Saturday. Keep up the good work. I am Nana Kwesi Obrempong. The message on Facebook. Kojo Owusumenu Clementino. Mark this West. Hurricane will be lifting the Euros trophy on 14th of July 2024 at exactly 9 p.m. GMT from Killer. The message and on Boyton Isaac. Was my name is Koke. I'm watching you live from Kwasari. Keep up the good work. Nedia on Facebook and the pay and also Eddie Abba. Ivan Entry Abuaje was Massa. This is a sports show platform, not data bundle platform. Okay, you people should learn sense and stop this. Me pesa me kanti and no can channel. The nan can pesa me kan wakanti allow wadaruma. Aaron Babako one also kokomisa the message on Facebook was a nice show. Good morning. Lovely and amazing students of Peach Skills Hub Africa and Yidis Natural Cosmetics doing the listening now. Greetings to you, Madam Ednora Chika, the president of Peach Hub Group. The message and so and no. Good morning, watching you live inside Pig Farm, Accra. Kofi Ajman, Black Man, Accra and Washayen Efree. Aaron Babakon Kokomisa, the show was a nice show. Good morning, lovely and amazing. Okay, me say what about Bako by NT? I am Hojuma at the amount. Felicia Mensa, bro. You do it all. I'm watching you live from Adanse Bofredu. Philly, yeah, that's the sound of also do message. Abba, Nana Kofi, Baba Isa is not well. Okay, I say, just a Bababre, and then I say, Yanyafitu, Masa. I say, I want Jesus. Why do you know? Okay, so please, good morning. Keep up the good work. Watching you live from Dodua, we a King Donny. The message on Facebook was say happy 20th birthday to my daughter Vanessa Sechra Adolfo, a student of Rose State College, Oklahoma City, USA. We a Samuel Adolfo. The message no. Watching you live inside Jet Clothing Tema Community 3, enjoying the show. Nanayao Murat was my name is King Murat. Watching you Claire inside Seshi Bedin in the Yoso municipality. My greetings to all teachers in Bedi MA Basic School and my lovely best friend Miss Gladys Corey, Queen Murat in the message. And no, was a more update on Barcelona. Gabby Rich, watching you live from Samana Boy FC Samates should sign quality players. Greetings to Samates FC Ultras boys. Hey, Muslim will be Nanaya Murat, Nanaudo Diano Edikai Abba Tino, my emfa Obi Eddie. Hey, I had the other funny in Abo. So, okay, I'm watching you live from Accra. Real Madrid is the best team in the world. DC Kwache or message and no or say Oyerepa Sports. Papa. Good. Mamisha Radio no Oyerepa Sports. Papa watching you live from Dubai. I am Prince. Keep it up the good work. And a youngsters. I say the fantastic presentation. Big ups to you. You are inside Bimbaku in the north. East region. Good. Yemfa we no into another danger man rem. Great show. Keep it up. Imoru, Sheriff, Galaxy. Please, I am at Adams inside Accra, Jowolo. Perfect Touch Restaurant. Okay, and as a so we'll show him Eddie free hot animal. I'm watching you live from UK, London. Fabulous, the greatest Ishmael Kwame upon the message. I don't know. Danger, Yemfa had we are Oyerepa live. You baby share in Kayano so Eddie Atwa so. And pay boko there.
Oh, over Nyamiadum. Nyamiadum. Baba boy, you mo. What's the crab in Goko 1 hour?
7 minutes, the money, no.
Where be mo? Abranti, where no what the energy
on your feet more how be jay.
Bam, replace mano. One of my BB, Abema, obey my replace energy. Because Oboja. Oboja, and easy. 1 hour non stop. Now put just apart from say 1 hour, there all the research work, you know. We are no so up energy. It's not easy. Sometimes I know. But who's we see idea now. Some motivations be say motivations no yeah back one no yeah extrinsic and no be na yeah ma wo yes am na I say na action
we never happen you bet my yeah man and so they be out there once am no so ntram once and ka wo be na de
and dey meet me nyama no e be another time because en kra no say nkofo timi ko nipa moa say nipa hia moa
jana no coffee me make us no more be say o de e bada dada
nipa hia moa o and Saturday o I was code na chi no onya hot coffee bia no pe ya
say also e nyina ka say free trim
we say head of a production that we onya bia on class den tina waji post atu no so je say one day nyanso atotro say mo kasa
den action when day
that na ye ko unu ho ye fi we eti over 1984 year group a call atonsu MA 1984 year group for no call MA no King Kalusha a kan na me ne adwuma Peace FM say me kan kire omu nyina mo ti me kan no pay say o china kwasi ada 3:30 pe e wa tonsu ahemfie omu hia wo ho no mo nti wote me ne nko a de anasa wote me afre wo nua bi katre ne say o china bono miensa pa mu pepe pa 3:30 atonsu ahemfie ho no a no mu hia ho 1984 year group atonsu MA4 nkakakra me nua e de ma me se me fanto ne nua no ma omo no of afa de se o ma me kwan e beti matias mu because ne kakra wo kakra fine me de kakra ba ya ye adwuma kakra
necessary
director be told me and who say me ye production or say hey danger production director or say Ghana football is managed by snitches, burglars, gangs, criminals and extortionists. Dr. Nyaho Tamakru, T.S. Ketie Okriku and his esco apart. Over Papanakasa papa na minim se ne esco ne be fa asem we but some kese pa na wakofa aba no wo se football aye boyi di ama football na egu a enkoye ama ye bisi basa ama sika kra animu ama ball na ebo no enye no se omo mo hwe ball no so no akromfo nko a ewi for July so fiafi to so
ya kan nyina wo interview no mana
ofa July akromfo
e na say ni nyina wo interview no mu
ono de kan yo o so mo ya akromfo
sa ne mama yinti ya na
I say na nkofo hu say yentwa ntonto obi aso
yinti na nsa why
wada roma we say no kra be na ye easy no bi anka kotel bi anka say bia obi na e kan asamato so so atase o say
what rank me mentrank anti julo ni kire say
kromfo obi o kromfo julo me
yinti na
I tell you that thievery has entered into Ghana football and to take some of us, and it will happen soon. Thieves in football now will be exposed, and football will come back to its former glory. I tell you that thievery has entered into Ghana football and it will take some of us, and it will happen soon. Thieves in football now will be exposed, and football will come back to its former glory days.
We now can you know.
And also thieves and TV.
Na jolo no man tio.
Obetie sim na ya shipo mu nyina fi hono na football na tima back to its glory days because your football na nya sare net ye mfa ntwa bet mfa nya match fixing mfa nya sa no ma no but na idie utumi say betting syndicate any akronfo any na atiasi ball ni mu ba wo se enne onu doctor nya ho nya wota mukuru one ne nkofo betie sim no ma sanitize system
na asem na em say be 30 seconds na wo chire mu be wa na jolo no so de na ni mu and I know your way.
O see ya.
Julo, so you can
Julo. Team say Cronford Julo.
Ah, okay.
Fiafito.
So
dog we angry.
Ah, okay.
Ofa, I say ma papa na ko fa ba nya sam gitwa o. Wey the ESCO must respond to it. Because asema emu odu papa and the caliber of the person who is talking. Onya ordinary person, he's a board member. In fact, Upa Betumaka is the deputy board chairman of House of Folk. And House of Folk is a big club in Ghana football. And if the deputy chairman of the House of Folk board speaks about Ghana football in this manner, especially those that are in charge, the president, his general secretary, and his ESCO, what's what we are calling for?
Why? Nyama money.
What's your Nyama? Ti yen twa wunya no fa ebeka bi omo di nwan ba
no dey say ebeka dey omo ti say
wada roma Great Octanga agrees 2 years extension to sign on Monday. More to follow, but NCC demand Salifu must stay. Salifu Di Maria has a focus NCC for say more we Octanga Salifu so monko so won say omunya na contact na so o kan mo contact na so se mo ni Otanga ewie amanati ase mo say Otanga dey so na mo ye den pa o but say we wan kan mo ati ase another 2 years Monday ebia Monday Tuesday dey na just for the necessary crata so no was sign na fi wato so esi aka dey ma house of folk NCC for no say Di Maria must also stay, but will his manager agree? Because many manager catch him say Di Maria is off to Abuchiri.
No problem me wo omo ho ye ntwe ma atabundansi nwine ko fa ba bro ni contract be wu nyina back and forth say the biazakito kan oh ene ye ma no ndwane training boy no wonko no ho ne bi di na tam de bi be ye ni nyina nsisi atana wa atamudan say wi okota mba boy ye say ne destiny kura no aka be 2 months pe
we wi say
2 months obetena
ko sign pre-code ya di nyina kura in fact
I elite
wo fa
ay bi akotoko di na bi twim no mo mpese mo beti sa de
sika say ekotoko say ya abrochiro say ya hiu say na enim nations yenim mediema ene enim kotoko ene enim outside nso so ena omo has folk na nso so no omo ho mama gano mo ene Elvis no mo a omo gusu omo
Elvis boy na koma wo house biem say na house enya sika o ye no oboko obobo
mean on say boy ne as a person dem me kasa me na kasa na me boa but the manager dem ni di nkomo.
Okay,
it appears to me maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not getting the manager well, but it appears to me say manager no on person boy ne beto so house folk.
No na making
it appears to me say as far as the manager is concerned, I'm talking about the manager. Just say the manager no so on kind of crunch me, which I don't believe so on kind of crunch me, but as far as the manager is concerned, for me of course enough and then back and forth for China say near the no we you boy if he has an no what on say no say manager no dey be okaso no has ni and nam side nti I say I am mani door wo ma has na so ne has ayonkofa no as a problem is kakra wo ho nti yi ni player ni fi ho afi no atuma asom ne has na osom no nti I don't want to believe say obepesa boy ne beto so has
yanko ani ma
but esika service mo be top there team no say e kire you want to go 11,000
team no mo gidi say skanko a.
Oh, they say boy no he plays for money. Football they say now fight here will be discover. Anambwa.
Kaso mo hono sa so wonya committee sa de no bi na ni ade ntino.
Oh,
aside no.
Lots of form no nya but me sure say commitment a problem. Say can nkonko training grounds ma coach mpamo no. I don't think say commitment is a problem. I think say wonya lots of form which any nyina ehu ye. So what I say no exactly to ma explanation say contract back and forth. And I will question the management. Omo managing no. If I mean if that is the case, then the one managing it, then they have a work to do. Because say off the field issues not mean effect on the player. It means almost so much man problem on home. I know you know. Hearts will come like a wounded lion, but will beat them for the third time in a season, for the first time in the history of Ghana football. Over, you say Kotoko share has one season, 1, 2, 3, and 2 aso. Babaya ya say for the first time in the history of Ghana football, Kotoko beat House of Folk. I feel back season back 3 times. I'm buying a hat trick, and they threw a cast and see now on my amo munti. They said that Babaya ya brofo papa oh a House of Force was sister Tibiano. Kosiada if you had say if you had
fifth basically
fifth no if you had and I born on board Babaya and I say Accra was the oh any so what the house Kotoko say home into Babaya so mbekwa ye wo ho na omo so akowie wo ho no Emmanuel Antwi is at the final stages of signing the contract with Kotoko. Latest by Monday Kotoko will unveil him from Olympus. And he offer say Emmanuel Antwi no unim no
yana eno mbebo no hunte sukọ coach Kotoko say mo hwe na mo ne na anye training na is it ntase aba na
information me picking kire say e bia Monday kwa Kotoko bit me yi na pia bontin. Okay, I'm say enra no unse enra me ka say bia 5 mo no on be we a lot of the deals no e mo nyumre 5 ndi na bia
so o she just number 10 for Olympics o she just number 10 for Olympics.
Yes so ya de pa
Emmanuel Antwi.
Okay. Emmanuel Antwi. Oya ade. Obebo. Salim Adams finally calls Watala from the US. I am sorry, I didn't know about the Democracy Cup. I'll be back soon. Say Salim no omo break in na home. You fun na. We say no or under suspension. No do akọta America.
Salim Adams.
Ena ofre Watara enra. So nkofo say o matraining one me dey be nim say Democracy Cup bia wo ho. Ti say ya maka chem say Democracy Cup ho dey. Enti bia meboa me ho na me ho mfa papa.
No coach no hia ne bia mo hia no.
Oh, Salim said no say be story.
No, the contract that's ho bia man.
Oh, contract.
Okay.
I'm say aka me kakra wo.
No mka say dey oye no ombo Kotoko wie ya one for bus ni. Almost
suspended no.
Ndoma I will do aka so mra na because I'm friend there.
Minim say unse me be story say oni ampedu nyina omodo mbo ne beche wo mu. Okay. Nti ampedu kra de wa start training am say no wonya knock. Nti na ma say ebia omo hwe no say enu Friday na we okay obetima bobia. But enkofo ko training grounds omo hu Salim. Omo ko training grounds omo hu Salim. Nti na say akoye bibi kakra manfo busa say na Salim na say o tie atua na afi kra say de ne bon e che no still no on met training. Ena amanfo tokmane no ena so nya say bia e bo apaye tie na ofre coach say onye bu apaye na ono ne ho na emfa no na omo ye no de okwe no num say president Democracy Cup ho
nti ekoba be sister na homa so kakra wa na afa because player we club work contract ye season na am breaking mu a on fa pen kwatra America na
so no we under suspension na ho
ba no suspension kra no a any die wo ho wo de ma obi so obi a me tu kwan
aba no we team manager na yi o
this one so ye one so ka you know management no na so ka technical team no hunti no betima bona mane say o team me situation ni me say de awie season no nti me kotwa me ho aba bi kra beti ko be so o da bi twen ye o meet bi anu nyina ba yansa na wakwa na hunti de me kire ase yes
nti no
don't go to America sana later why we nyina
nti so obeba nansen ya
o say we sene nyema kra sa kra enkwe
over akamienu Benjamin Asare is playing hide and seek with Kotoko. I saw with House of Folk, dragging his feet.
Goalkeeper.
Courting Samates and Kotoko. Attention. You see, wiki Muana Samates for friends. Samasa. Yes, you keep at Nako Africa. We say only has. Samates call no quite happen. If you say this has one. No, we crying him say Obesanya or ABB we are Obesanya and they has one friend. No, Namha. We say I been did that our goalkeeper trainers say ofrena na asa dodging kakra be mu a omo hwe no mu hunu
nti asa ya na akoye sika sama na asa bia na koma wo no wo twen
sika
ho
of this stage ni the boys ni hwe sika no first and say no hwe bia koma wo mimi ni bia wo na koma wo say we house so e Kotoko so e Samatesu because 3 teams in a minimum say more express interest no but me dem who ni say is ka or help away office no so has then they will no agree am o release class inventory aneka but o mama no up to Tuesday say one show for emergency kana sensan krata dia information I may picking say omo consider Solomon Agbesi
on a war
Agbesi no Agbesi ya
also kontuo bi eden makaso wa fadia am de mama house
nti omo consider say Benjamin the oye no say we ni say ya dia ene na che say na offer last one ni Ewa and Asamoah for 3 billion. House of Folk wants to do part payment. Those are house nations players me no be home. And the 3 billion house.
Back we are 1.5.
And initially no na house yes nka omo nti so. But nations for say there be that. The ombeji no ombeji. Ti echire no and has for call back say someone to so there and it's kind of mama into and kakra tie bia on sabrochiri bo 5 years contract was 100 years kana otimbo we kra that so etua ntin mama yen so yen spreading kakra ti akasa nations ebeje no say nations do too if human day kono this deal may also be activated into offer kakra anopai wo ho no but I say
danger man with dangerous headlines Kofi Zakito with Black Stars jersey Kofi
Tino
Akwaba.
Oh, be fine.
Radiatum.
Oh, fine. Sir.
And also now I saw Martin choose Akito.
No, because you know.
No be akufi.
What's it?
No be akufia. Ono be akufi.
Ne.
The be akufia.
Sir, the me de ne
Who the mum na okay me
kai Zakito de na nkuba te de na Martin kan de say Zakito.
So say wo fire bia na one fire man.
Oh, wo say o Martin.
O ka so fire say de.
Zakito na.
Wo say fire say de Zaka fire de bia la.
O ka say o be to nka.
Na wo say so timi fire de say de o tu dali ya.
Obi akufi.
O de ni obin but we nim de. So video da ho ti.
Onya ya wa bayi no. Ye o be na wa ye.
Na wo de ni hwan.
They know what you mean, President. I don't know Mushiano.
Obey, you know, I want the castle so any Zach be you know. Then
Bright Dingra.
Bright.
Right. Yabe and then Bujay. You corner.
No, I do your chimpanzee and the permanent man. I
said, Brano.
I don't know BBC see what
I say.
Hey, and then no messy Matthew.
It's TV.
Well, maybe I need to be I say, oh, no, no lie.
I don't mean, then I'm in
Ebi ojo lie say hono unfa ho undi agro
enti mimpe
yes on beno unia
na dey
ade mu
mama adwuma na
ade abi ben na
na dey pon no nsia wa ha
mbre ben na say uko jae
oh na dey pon adwuma na
uko fie jae yo ene ye wa se na enso na ebu
yo
una woka
yo
entu ya no tino ene se no enso ebu
yo
ene so ebu ya no bi ho mo no se oh se no enso ebu
ko fa dropping bi fa
ko fi ya ene so
ka me fa pedro
oh no tira o ti hodia kala wo inside hodia na enkaja esi je dan na e woni hoye jarabo
tino no tino
no big red
tino very interesting weekend and I room it was a few I did with transfer windows and a danger man headlines we be kwa we baha we are signing Europe dey so koso teams no but Europe dey no the amount transfer no I come kakane both the Euros and the Copa America na e koso no because players no do na on be move no they are involved in the tournament no
nkwaya ne yakonya ma wuti mi hwe player na say player me pani yeah
and mostly no players na on be move no so more tournament they don't discuss transfer
iso wie
and intina na nra on how we make us say one of the main problem of Di Maria affecting performance man that protracted transfer issues no remember we say you go see it you know psychologically effective.
Okay.
And to show players now or more Copa America, the players that are playing the Euros now, nobody discussing his movement. You know, they are trying to and they say Kim. You'll be surprised with the movement. Liverpool, my you know, yes, be a play the omaye like discussions na we at level bia the can say player no be involved but player no on tiase enye involved because na attention no is to play for his country and for now we say on tishe be din obia ntishe and Ghana dey no so ayede e be fia we have time to go into some of the news now say you know but this weekend the European Championship you read the knockout stage of the tournament and right now I will say message say why won't say yen tanka Copa America I'm say no Kenya me won fan che Copa no hwe Ghana say din papa anya numpo say no denka e be so da hwe ba unya nhwe station ye Ghana say there in terms of satellite here you use no DSTV in Star Times here use Okuma say no they are not showing it on it now no Chile ni Argentina ana me say me stay one ahwe Chile ni Argentina Tino Ghana data yi bono etwetwe sisa data yi Ghana data so wa wonu say Ghana data yi unya enjina so people no wa hwe no ahwe am wa enjoy enti na me amenu me hu pa say me say me ndase me twa ahwe Argentina ni Chile enti the only thing we do is say omo we are na be highlights because part of Ghana say there in terms of TV rights satellite na use no DSTV ni Star Times no omo bia no omo kire Copa America enti amane hwe no I ding e dey amaye enti ana most you have to rely on highlights ni sa anya man because ahomache no so no o kasa o stay ya e use data hwa tinu data enzo engina so na de ya ne se wa wonya bi nhwe so be wi so ya tew data ni nya na akọ mu wa de wa nhwe na ya so tew data ni nyina and it makes discussion something that unhwe ye no tinu ana edin kakra ahomachi minya time hwe Brazil ne Paraguay highlights no so you see some of the performance in individual highlights in the say nka unya obo hwe full game na you enjoy it and have time to analyze it but edin say they be able to based on analysis on just some 4 minutes 3 minutes highlight bia wahwe tino Euros round of 16 na ohwe Euros na yakwa say the route to final no ba kwa edin pa and ba so relatively tino be ka say a manageable draw in terms of baby omo fa kopium e wo grand finale no de ntia tino data American sa match na be born no omo no any e wo one side of the draw in tiro ti asem Spain, Georgia, Germany, Denmark, Portugal, Slovenia, France and Belgium. And at least I can mention Belgium, France, maybe Portugal, maybe Germany, maybe Spain. So 5 top teams here. But I could do final. Because omunya one side of the draw. Because Spain and Germany. Sorry, Spain and Georgia match no. The be winning that match or share the winner of Germany and Denmark. So you know. So there's a possibility that we have Spain and Germany at quarter final stage. So how analyze if Spain are able to win, not Germany social Denmark, what it means is that you bring a California or much or quarter final stage of the Euros. Again, Portugal are about Slovenia. Also, no favor Portugal will win against Slovenia as at now. They also share all your analysis that will be it favors Portugal to win that game. Now Portugal et Michel Slovenia no you move from or quarter final stage. Quarter final on one base here. If he's able to win, he is going to meet the winner of France and Belgium. And once maybe Portugal quarter final no. The likely opponent no ba Belgium and ba France. There's a possibility. Sa quarter final nko ano, e benya Spain, Germany, Asia. ni enya ebia France and Portugal Asia quarter final nto bo mionu bo Spain and Germany never kwa yin ho afirim akopiem ewo semi final na ebia France enso no Portugal ba ko so yin ho afirim akopiem semi final eti these 5 great nations ye hwe omun ohia am so only Belgium nkwa na enji Euros ni bi da ohia sa side na akasfo numwe Belgium, France, Portugal, Germany, Spain. What the Denmark and Compa 6 nations here. Omunya ko piem one side no. Omaji Euros ni bi da with the exception of Belgium. But ye benya ebuba ko pem na ko piem e final. Now people are saying say country like Italy money England enya a very good draw. To and then say almost side on no. Romania, Netherlands, Austria, Turkey, Slovakia, Switzerland, and Italy. It is am I 8 you know? Any ye ba ko akopim el final. Ento mo e ba ko kwakosia Spain money Germany mu side on no. Eti ohwe draw na if Germany are able to eliminate Slovakia, likely opponent the winner of Switzerland and Italy or quarter final. Na Romania and Netherlands abo. Netherlands and Romania do be win no abe share the winner of Austria and Turkey. And ohwa sa route na relatively no for sa route akopem el final no more easy kakra. Ati be bia ide okuku damfoni na akwakogu say yenyi ba akopɛ ene mepiem el final. Enti asat now ndi aye kan de tino one thing that we can confirm is say Spain, Germany, Portugal, France, Belgium ba ko pɛ ne bɛkɔ betimi akopiem el final ba ko pɛ sei ene betimi akopiem el final. Now in the matches no there are matches bia tino ɛwɔ historical history bia I think say efe and ede when you are listening to those history no and efe who say Germany Asia Denmark. Now this story reminded us of the 1992 European Championship. 1992 European Championship. Tino, this is the story. Yakosa Euros no. Ni akọ 1990 World Cup. 1990 World Cup ama Germany led by Frank Beckenbauer as the coach, the Kaiser. And Germany akọ World Cup in 1990. It was a great German team. Now move of Stefan Effenberg, so okay no. Thomas Hassler and Matthias Sammer. This was a front midfield three. No matter Jürgen Klinsmann and Karl-Heinz Riedel. Very great German team. Omako J World Cup in 1990. And the time na Germany 1992 Euros no. The belief and the hope was that Germany form any European team be an quarter tournament in 1992. In terms of form wise, no more form bia yakwasa 1992 Euros no. Na Tino, why Germany will form according 1990 World Cup and odeba. And I from a man be Denmark. Denmark story no. You both qualify Tino one qualify be. Na mo so no. Omo team pa. Na omo John Jensen. Sata no osi academy Arsenal. Henrik Larsson, sa okay no. Na ni obe wiem po by Barcelona and Manchester United. Brian Laudrup, then osi academy Bayern Munich. Flemming Pålsson, Dortmund. The great Peter Schmeichel, Manchester United. Their captain Lars Olsen. It was a great Denmark team. But omo qualifiers no. Tino Denmark unqualified. And to say about unqualified there, Tino. So ukojiweni in the place will be and baby originally because summer about breaky from their club football. Omu ina Germany. then yet one the then Yugoslavia Anna Ntokwa there was a war in Yugoslavia me wana Yugoslavia me na qualify for 1992 Euros no eti Ntokwa na esi o Yugoslavia no na esi yi omo free Euros no in 92 enti mo ko Ntokwa dia yenti mo bo Euros ni bi enti the maintenance was yes Ntokwa no ebeti esi ano na tundwa ba Yugoslavia enti omo free mu a nti ahwa ne the next opponent na obeti ayren ebo Euros Denmark and you for focus say hey Denmark quickly na no munya ntem because ye Yugoslavia feeling to kono mo go to muntimba Euros no hey sir ye place omo di holidays o then quickly Denmark has to call their players fast remember because we are replacing Yugoslavia at the European Championship in 1992 then Tino omo from na bae team a one qualify no hey you start here panyen omo qualify ko quarter final stage hey team e dey no mu ye panyen Tino semi final hey ngo foi aden panyen final omo kwashia Germany omo se Germany no sana make no they met a German team na they were the best European team then na Germany ni boss European team bia ocho bia no hye no
we 90s
90
okay
because na omakwaji World Cup in 1990 ndo omakwaji World Cup in 1990 no omuhye opponent bia ti no do what say one fa sa Germany team no one form akwan if you meet Germany they will beat you in 1990 so omo de sa form no and about 92 Euros no and obviously na obia prediction was that Germany team Tino of Steven Effenberg, Thomas Hassler, Matthias Sammer, Mefford striking Ubenya Jürgen Klinsmann, Karl-Heinz Riedel, defense Ubenya Andreas Bremer, Jürgen Kohler, great German team and I'm going to buy a European Championship because no one is that team na kwaje World Cup no and to be a fis oh sa de Denmark no you know say the tournament be a team no by as a by chance be by luck be and on musa no oko Tino sana Denmark team no different ideas against that great German team. You share game ya see hey Germany for beshe Germany beshe panyan now by friend John Jensen as a first goal they are Denmark on the 18th minute. And Oshia's first goal on the 18th minute, Germany bet it. On the 78th minute, Anna Abrantia Inferno, Vilfort, I said the second goal, Edema Denmark 2-0. Born Yapon, Germany Aji European Championship in 1982. Tino Tima won't qualify you. Oman qualify, but Denmark were able to defy all odds and win the European Championship. Now, Omogen in the semi-final against Holland, one of the great games in the European Championship at that stage, because a great Netherlands team, very great Netherlands team in 1982, because now Dennis Bergkamp, they had Koeman, Ronald Koeman was there, Frank Rijkaard, Gullit, Van Basten, very great Netherlands team. But them are actually 3-2 in the semi-final and I'm final. I'm going to South Trophy no. And he said Holland, sorry, say Denmark. Any German is here with the Euros. One story will be a kai. And the 1992 story now. I'm going to Denmark share idea see. Team I won't qualify. It didn't be shame, but was good enough to go and beat that great German team to win their first and their last, because that is the only major trophy Denmark minor and come for the the story was interesting and I think that they be say sad players you come omoji Lars Olsen, Peter Schmeichel, Fleming Poulsen, Brian Leindorp, Henrik Larsson, John Hansen money sati squad ni na no say ba come on be kai mo pa be cow mo pa no and if you are telling the story of Denmark football, yes, you only one European championship. Yeah, Genesis young qualify. We came in as the underdogs, but still now we're good enough to beat Germany. Our Moje South of and to me, I'm then you bring. Okay, Denmark any Germany. One thing that you should expect is that Denmark from Umunya good Euros so far. Last season, the last Euros, I born in 2021. Semi-final. I remember say England and also 2-1 after extra time. Now Denmark are Umunya good season because so far Omabo draw me and he qualify with only 3 points. Draw. I'm second. Now they are meeting Germany, who top their group. They won their first two, beating Scotland 5-1, beating Hungary 2-0, and almost Switzerland 1-1. It was a Germany. Almost team, yes. Almost said that as much as almost 7 points at top group, no. But he said, I've not enjoyed so much of the German team because now not against Switzerland. Kwaya Switzerland for no etemu omo kwaya Switzerland for the Germany for fast no say Germany are beatable. There are loopholes that I think say they have to solve. Jonathan Tah, who are our partner Rudiger, are suspended. Now no the second you look at and but the omo better replacement because that boy now Dortmund Slotterbeck is a very good replacement. If he's partnering Rudiger, there's no problem. So Obaba and to show team now, the only changes that may possibly happen, Slotterbeck replacing Jonathan Tah. Germany for no say only a poo be. No more say Arsenal striker friend say can have it. Any Dortmund Fulkrok say one and started because Germany embo with typical number 9. Have it. The movement are good, right? You hold that play, BBI fine. But the thing say that force in the box, some potent striker, goal scoring striker now here in the team. Say any chance in the back of it, me no. They are lacking. Into show against Switzerland now. Omo break until Fulkrok. Every bench eba bonu. Sabona Fulkrok head say no. Not have it. I had this Arabian men sa to nchen. Eyen adwuma no. Fulkrok is a proper number 9. And to me a pool say Havertz any Fulkrok one the coach and start no. I want the game no more. Na ye pool no Germany for over 80% in compare Fulkrok because the thing say or no and the back guarantee go because be am do no. And I can't to passion. Who's a you don't have the opportunity to come back again. So group here, group say yeah, yes wa.
A couple points in the
qualify but how there patim yes wa no kofi. And minimum how the coach will handle Nagelsmann will handle this situation. But I think say anyone wa say obememteni Havertz na the media maybe na Fulkrok every bench album. Tino a gamer a bit tight. Possibly 1-1 90 minutes be. Even though Denmark are a good tournament so far, but almost on a very good day, almost on ball, almost in bopa. And I want to see a 1-1 full time draw, maybe extra time. But my sure bet is beyond Germany to win this game against Denmark. Now, Omako Switzerland, Italy, another difficult game. Italy, almost in a good tournament. I'm saying the only win Omanyano was against Albania. And Umpono, Tino, Omba from 1-0 down. And said Omwini 2-1. And Echre said Italy, second game lost to Spain, and on board draw. They needed last minute equalizer to get that draw a qualifier. Switzerland, on the other hand, yes, we shot crown force ball against Germany. They won their first game, on draw in their second game against France. I want to remember that open on board draw in the second game. Then also board draw in their last game against Omaya. Yeah, from Germany, I'm qualifier. And they qualify with 5 points. That is Switzerland. Italy, the last Euros in 2021, Italy won against Switzerland by 3-0. But okay, the World Cup qualifiers now. The 2 games are 2 teams. Switzerland home ended 0-0. and Switzerland come 1-1 Italy. And the recent meetings, Switzerland has started coming in very strongly, and I think say, and they game, Tino, and based on what Italy have done in this tournament, Tino, I'll go in for 2-1 win for Switzerland. Based on even though in terms of records and history, there Italy have won a lot of games against Switzerland, but current form, the Switzerland fan and what they did against Germany. When they compare what Italy have done so far in this tournament, Tino, I'll go in for 2-1 win for Italy. Now, Germany, England, the watch now. Omoni Slovakia na ebo. Ya te say coach no confirm Copa be replace Gallagher. Mo for the table Copa Declan Rice. Na so far there.
O se sema na so no pra Gallagher pra.
Labi
o say
o change no because say
o buy no anya
the o hwe free no. Na Copa kaka na boy no. At least gave them some stability and control in the model. And Slovakia over sa team say na so control game no more. And Tikomenu will help you control the game better. And Tikomenu will come in. There were issues, say Bianca, Saka, and Tranche Makopama started. But I begging for the coach to take that decision. And he will still, although Saka hashtag go this tournament. Onya, who's the Saka's form? I took off from the ending of season, no, and from the Tukoy, I don't know how to pry. And Saka na ni enim no. We've not seen that Saka in this tournament. And Abia, he will still give him that chance. If Sena Ankoya, then he takes him off no the Kupama album. Phil Foden, Aqua in England, he will be returning tomorrow. Who said the amount for the story is maybe now one starting to say ne the third bone.
So Kohen was back.
He will return on Sunday. Or China match in Boston no better return. And the discussion is that Oba he may not start. So because of until be able to start from the bench. So starting from the bench, likely replacement ABI Anthony Gordon. Because I don't know Oba no more space, speed and a lot of space are Tumrika. And if there will be changes, any baby are just small because of 1 or 2 absentees be our more team no, but probably no maintaining majority of team no against Slovakia. Also England, actually, for the first time they have to show the world say yes they are tournament favorite based on form now. Players no the free club no they can beat Slovakia and qualify. Tino, you go for 2-0 win for England even though this tournament the lowest number of goals scored. They are the joints in terms of only 2 goals scored so far in this tournament, and the fewest alongside another country, all tournament, so far in terms of goal scoring, all tournament, but against Slovakia, I want to believe say they can get their form back. Hurricane, not Hurricane issue, no, they are not creating chances for him. And you didn't blame who's on your one was saying, and like I said, was say chances in him back. And they have to find a way to create the chances for the striker to score. And if he gets those opportunities, Tino Obeshe, Spain against Georgia, straight to him for Georgia. Spain. Even though Spain will win the game, but Georgia for Tino Omi stubborn power. Kvaratskhelia, that Napoli guy, no, he's the only player so far. Tino, watch it, say. Or form like over tournament so far share Jude Bellingham or by tournament so Kylian Mbappe share South tournament Hurricane Copa America Vinicius Obiante Nenga and the players now the star guys in their various league on by tournament one player watch that say yes, Georgia ayon man ketwa. But me Kvaratskhelia there. Me mo obie hu se minimbo no bo. Abrante we are other screen you know. Oni bo pa. Na ono wa Georgia man e dey see ni bo so. Tino. Ana with the help of the teammates single-handedly pushing the nation Georgia to this stage of the competition. Only the lowest ranked team of this tournament and their first attempt, Tino, of in the Euros, qualify around the system. They are not lucky. They are meeting Spain because just 2023 Spain in the Euro qualification yeah boy yeah the tournament team no Spain or the same group Spain Eshomo I think it was 3-1 and I said a World Cup qualifier Mbako Spain show 3-1 and 7-1 in tag 2 games a boy and they are not likely they are meeting Spain at this stage of competition. Spain will win, but let's not underrate the kind of match at Georgia at the moment in Spain. They are a very good side. Ushoma against Portugal, Ushoma against Turkey, and again Ushoma against Czech Republic. You understand what I'm saying? Sir? Even though Spain will dominate and win that game, but come on, Georgia will give us a very good match to watch. And you will see there. Na what was if one.
But I say, but na me because I say Foden returning Thursday. Yeah, na what me.
Or returning.
After coffee na until na me kase. One show was I returning back to into a squad no. Yeah, sports player so the base. Yeah, returning on that was Thursday night. And that way. So na me menda. No China or returning.
Yeah, I've just me who as a person share the exact date now. Yeah. Because I've seen say almost a wakasampu na wakasa.
Okay.
And it is share time now 22 hours ago.
Okay.
In 22 hours ago they just say a bit me aye okasa ida enra and as I said no can be okasa on internet. Yeah. I think say it's confirmed to return. Okay. Yeah. Food has returned.
Mate, Zach, memfa me to do ma say na yenko Euros kakra buy up if you know actions no doso. Yeah, say. Boko there.
Oh, na me adom. Na me ba na mo MC a ho monitor mo. Na mo kika no mabom ne so kika no mabom na. Yeah, head e be ko. Marcelo Bielsa na wasesa the Uruguay national team no. Ama Darwin Nunes esi form etimi anya 10 goals in 7 matches. And we are interesting for the conversation.
I know they be here until you should we remember na no babu na intimate partner mum kama.
Yeah.
Say
Osha Copa America here kosu ya. Who score every game will be about +2 matches be our ratings. Now players on more than 2 matches this particular tournament, Darwin Nunes ratings of 8.73, and to make you understand why 8.73 was so, he's the second highest rated player in the Copa America, and he about Darwin Nunes under Marcelo Bielsa. Ejuma ordene or Uruguay. Now, and you know, Lionel Messi was 8.5. There's a Darwin Nunes was 0.23 ratings more than Lionel Messi. James Rodriguez, Federico Valverde, Abrantia friend Darwin Nunes, ratings based on who score or more ratings of the players, or more +2 matches. Darwin Nunes and a Tosumi. It's over. I think as a Liverpool fan, so too when you Copa America now when because he scored.
Justify your team no more.
Yeah, 10 goals in the last 7 matches. Then I say, say crack. The
causes we here
as a player, you need confidence.
Yes.
And sometimes you pick your confidence from your national team, not transport to the other club level. And that's something interesting. Now Brazil, Hona. And not a Vinicius to me see from Kakra because he when a slow tournament. But I know it means 2 goals Edema. The first half, Edema Brazil against Paraguay. So that is also positive for Vinicius Junior. I mean, at Tuesdays, Brazil against Colombia. And Luis Diaz, who is also getting a wonderful tournament on Vini Junior. Near where that Brazil bet me at me a win. Na ya hesani and common but continue. Over Liverpool for no more or many modern bar Darwin Nunes put up our tournament. Born again in Mame the predicted lineup at the moment my friend in Germany na Yensham common say near brother Euros. Now transfer any over PSG for no more didn't say Munuka Kra because they are ready to pay and break their own transfer record at Daho. Omo breaking for name and they are ready to break it again. And no news and now pay buyer Lamine Yamal. On person almost have Tiambas to na phone him. Yeah, almost 255 million.
Financial fair play na ehunu na omo
Ofa. 255 million. That is the news here, but also was the tournament we Euros Nakata transfer news, just like Zakito was saying. After the Euros you have a proper assessment of the transfer window. But this is the predicted lineup. Edema, the German. They are keeping their lineup now. And what makes it difficult for Denmark? How this German team over pretty from the middle and the final third. Switzerland to me is stopping them in the middle. But it's not going to be an easy job for Denmark. Especially when it comes to the maturity and movement of these players. The football IQ of almost all the players are a push the advanced area, the final third of the opponent. And the Ketwa. Now, when you think you can skip them, they have an exceptional goalkeeper. When it comes to experience, any sweeper role now for Tiasiepa, and the worst of it all, the home fans, the Santa Omechi. Until Onua Winimbo, Onua matured players are more Jumano, Onu Swa, the home fans, Netaneci, and when you think you can tactically outsmart them, one of the young talents when it comes to tactical variations, when it comes to his tactical adaptation, Nedia Wasro, Abrante Van Nagelsmann. On chair or board mu bebre, but what say making good use of materials and how. In your ocean commonuma, so person with chicho mona person you ma ding anymore. And that is what the Germans are doing. Kahave, Jamal Musiala, Tony Kroos more. The overlapping rounds of Abrante Fen Joshua Kimmich, or the flying fullback, or the traditional fullbacks, Nibino. Denmark have a big job to put up if they want to go over my friend in Germany. I won't extend this, but I'll be surprised if they can stop them over. Goals, Minyasho, so meeting you almost say Scotland, the enemy. And then they offer a bad thing. And their mama say, Media, this Germany beat me at Denmark, Scotland, because what's the Denmark? Almost only a hard nut to crack. Beating them is difficult. That is what almost asset by a tournament. Solid defensive stability and put up our tournament and that makes it difficult. In terms of ball possessions over, and yes, sir, put up these solid defensive statistics. Now ball possession 7 of them. Born in Mami, the average ball possession in this particular tournament. And you realize that Denmark were the top 7. They even have more average possession than Spain. Tournament to open country by possession and normal about from Spain. Spain one way or the other. Say do time I can Spain as I'll tell you the story of how Spain move away from dominance, control and dominance in this time. They are more direct. Okay, we game on Croatia boy. Croatia had more possession than them, but Spain winning. So Germany is the side with more possession in this particular tournament. Average. Average 69.4. What it means that they hold on to the ball much than any opponent. And then just surprise him because Tony Kroos. Look at this kind of players are here. My friend in Germany. If it's about sideways passes, they are there. Defense splitting passes, wall passes, excellent. Also, pass accuracy of players. Bobo, yeah. Utumu say numbers no soro. Into any more some lead followed by Portugal. But Denmark of a year can now about Germany, Portugal, Belgium, England. The next country abonidi Denmark. So you are going to see two-sider Obiawa average possession over 55% in this particular tournament. Why never sacrifice possession? I'll go in for Germany, but I'm not sure say Germany 69 and Nubin and normally they might have around 60. But I think say a slim margin win for the German national team will not be surprised. Offer tournament, your both group stage, be the yellow cards, hard drink. And I know about to Italy war. I'm a game on Bebonene against Switzerland. Yeah, Calafiori is out of this game. Born in Mame projected lineup of a year on my friend Italy. Italy an exceptional tournament. But one thing about legends that say they die hard. Into say oye cathedral tournament mu a. Obakra na nyoma ntentam when obia nyi gidi omua. Eso ope kwan bi so now sustain who in the hot waters. And that is the story of Italy. If you watch their last game against Croatia, of an so Italy needed a draw proud to the game because we were winning the first match and we were losing to Spain. So he have 4 points to qualify ahead of Croatia. But then I'm coming here, Danny say, and say Croatia taking the lead. Something that any common with Italian game, a defensive concentration. When it comes to concentration. But can you believe, say, after Luka Modric misses the penalty, I'm going to keep on self-war, and Croatia will initiate another build-up. Now, will lead to a goal.
From penalty, from some build-up, say, new build 2 minutes.
There be a build-up now. Both team now, build the Yana. One of the best show. Now, I'm common saying it here. Calafiori is out of this game. And tournament he's been one of the rising stars. We create news about say proud to the tournament. Now Bologna GD said they can hold on to the player, but you say how clubs show interest. So there is the link from Arsenal. Yes, media will link all sort of clubs. By Liverpool link, Arsenal, United, Chelsea. Over tournament more of Chelsea Enzo Maresca Chelsea coach on a Thiago Motta with Juventus and a new follow boy. But now there's the story of Real Madrid show interest. But I'm the projected lineup of Italy. I think they will be missing him. Italy defense, they still have cracks in them. And to say before I was born in Donnarumma saves in this tournament. You can't take away the wonders of the young goalkeeper. Goal post. This is it. We prevented 3.2 goals based on a year X when they do the calculations. Italy shot on my face tournament Mako 13 shot and Akopom. And out of the 13 shots, they expect Italy should be conceding around 6 goals based on 13 shots the Italian goal post. But look at the SG of goals prevented. And no say Donnarumma has been solid for the Italian team. And they're on 3.2. And to share the kind of goals Arsenal were considered 2 goals out of 13 shots on target our face. And Osha Ponuma, the Iron Cassia Pano, no say we are in Ketwa. Kitten idea a normal shot be no assume. But the Iron Cassia near dear, Coconia dear Shano. And a 0 Cassia near dear and expect to say, as I say, show our channel. And that is Donnarumma for you. So he's been solid in goal posts for them. But the absence of Calafiori, and then the big question, Italy for their middle Fratesi, na unya Giorgino, Nico Barella, and Kay okay kakra de momo. So we should fin hona. And Kahon much of a problem. But this is how people are predicting the lineup. Di Lorenzo on the right side. Na I'm doing say Mancini na nenke beba. But I'm also predicted Damien to partner Bastoni won't actually. Yes, so that is quite surprising. But for their middle and Kenya issue, Pellegrini, Chiesa. Oh, say, what's the tournament we are? I say, country be a player back one. Only see for me ye. Oko England, Omunina Casse, a right fan Hurricane, Jude Bellingham in see for me ye. Even Phil Foden in see for me ye. Sana Italy team no sono. Player back one month for game say, Senyoma farmer na. The Italians will sail through no a branch of any Chiesa. But he's also yet to arrive and settle in this tournament. He's yet to repeat the oil club level in this tournament. I think Seni Juma Baku as a coach, it's Michel Wansem Noka. Switzerland team over. Our national team is interesting. For their club side, you don't see much of top performance from most of the players in Switzerland. But say a team or more pretty like a unit. When they get to a year tournament, they give you a different story contrary to the story in their club level. Sana Switzerland team in it here. And so Akanji before joining Manchester City was not a household name when it comes to top defenders in football and Kasa. But whenever you see Akanji for the national team, the Odema only different from the Odema at club level. Then Ansama Akanji dia peja obejina Manchester City with Pep Guardiola because the English press will talk about him. But also Akanji by Manchester City, they did not pay more than 25 million for me. It was even around 15 million. And a Man City to Akanji because no new defender hype one who be time of fan free Dortmund. But then you sure say Kono City and born because because do Switzerland no Ginechirona or conduct no or arrange their back three. On the Switzerland country, I might keep on back three and back five. No, even from 2014 World Cup out to now, I'm the back three on my papa. Organize you, and that is a kanji for you. Now, Rodriguez earlier on, non the boss left wing back. He say no, Omna boy is a left center back doing his own thing. I think Italy will have a big nut to crack. How are Switzerland team will operate like a unit, extremely compact, players complementing each other. No, over ABI and that's who's a Switzerland. Italy, don't be surprised. Okay. Yes, Italy was the experience, but I think Swiss, they are operating more like a team, and I'm tipping Germany and Switzerland to qualify after CBV over.
But as I say, Obed, Ibo, Kwaba.
And your team will be able to do.
I don't want to answer.
I don't be able to. Do not pass in a mood danger man, serious, and I'm in the bus on the car is will come out.
I say a danger. I said that red.
And no be a question of traffic chase no.
Oh. Can't be the swallow.
Danger man, the end of the traffic. Tino Kakabina, heroes na ede and live up to expectation. Me fair yes and me fair yes and I'm meeting Zakito na. All can the history around the 1982 Denmark and Germany no. One of the finest European tournaments ayenya. On say one tournament even Denmark for na yekon masem no. They came to the tournament without their best player. Michael Laudrup. On say na enuafo mienu. Brian Laudrup and Michael Laudrup. Nti the best among them was Michael. Now Michael and the coach Michael Nelson a problem. Nti wa ma tournament ni be when UEFA for from late to represent Yugoslavia. The funny aspect of it is say some man unqualified from their group. The same things. Some man group from Kotom. It was Sweden, Denmark, France, England. So me kind year. The second Sweden in the top group no. The other group was Germany and Netherlands. Netherlands the top group. Germany the second. Because the 8 teams and the core tournament in it first and second, normal qualified to the semi-final. It's Group A, Sweden and Denmark. Then Group B, Netherlands and Germany. So what did the mention say? And Sweden kushia Germany, and Netherlands kushia Denmark. When you say even when Germany won the 1990 World Cup. From 1988, you born 1988 European Championship na Netherlands G, So I go now Marco van Basten, Shema the championship, which still a man for believe we say the best ever go actually European champion. That volley no. Yeah, but 1990 World Cup no. Then the people believe say Netherlands are going to win their first World Cup after mixing the 1974 World Cup. Time and now Johan Cruyff was their captain. But Tomoba and the Germany in the EU film. Reason why now man for say Netherlands are going to win the World Cup, they say. Tino, for the first time in the history of the Ballon d'Or, first, second, third, no United Dutch for. First, second, third, no United Dutch. Van Basten, Ruud Rijkaard. Two of them, no magic, Bidada, Van Basten J, Ruud J. It's with these three, you are told within the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity, Rasta form, yes, under Silvio Berlusconi. It will be him says Netherlands teams or mobile bobo, now Hulit, Van Basten, Rijkaard, Ejinema, or Marshall. Then came Ronald Koeman who at that time defended center back he was the most complete center back in the game then. It is any pan in Kwa Clementino motivation money.
Very powerful center back.
Omoba 91, 92 na Dennis Beckham so be shame. Tina Fadia na yehu. But surprisingly, Michael Nelson ne Denmark side ne share almost share Netherlands 3-2. And Germany share Sweden. Tournament in a lot of memories. So players who are crying and say now okay chingam photo.
That tournament in the Maya Martin Dahlin, Thomas Brown.
The black Martin Dahlin, Thomas Brown and Limpa. Yeah. For Sweden. Then Peter Schmeichel be a household name. Yeah. In world football. Based on what he did. Satan in an back pass or boom. So in the Germany, time on Moshe second go no. Omutimi Bobo na Germany for no back pass ama goalkeeper no. Oje Jabon no dimrika no wache ball no. Oh yes, delay am Moje cap no. It was one fine tournament. That tournament in America Cantona, Didier Deschamps, Laurent Blanc. Was a France team also had Michel Platini as their coach. And Omode J Cap no. It's a history Clementino. Obia no a part of the Danish side on Belgium the 1982 European Championship Biano. He's been worshipped. Baby Obefe Bia or Denmark Biano. You worship no because that's the only trophy at Denmark as a country at senior level at any competition Biomako Bia. It's a man the game no more bono. Anytime be a Germany be shown be a Germany wants to revenge. Sure, that Germany team never born 92 no. Omunya free kick yasem. Omunya corner yasem. Because omunya free kick Thomas Asle be actually. Thomas Asle sata no na ye Beckham o. De na Beckham ye na se Beckham bo free kick she na Thomas Asle atwam. Se Germany nya free kick na Thomas Asle be gina ho. Germany nya corner na Thomas Asle be gina no be cross bo na jogging Klinsmann ni ti be bom. Amoma shew. So what the mention I say. And that was also a solid German national team. Omufu so Denmark dey kwasho mo and Denmark was surprise wo mo no. It's in a meeting no mo kwako meeting no. Said there's a lot of history around the game and they shit Germany for how Denmark won the European Championship in 1982. Omo je sa competition dey different omo say no. But the game dey different and the ball na be more tactical. More tactical. On say for Denmark team now, Clementino mo with two center forwards. Yusuf Poulsen and Højlund of Manchester United. Yes. Then they play with two defensive midfielders. Double pivot. Højbjerg and Højlund, that guy who Sporting Lisbon. It's almost with two defensive midfielders. Said they be a creative free role for Christian Eriksen to play just behind two center forwards. No? And they play in a three back. So when the teams no motis ane bobo Clementino u break o mo da obre. It's in a game na can the eka kwesi ni say while German go with like virtually like 2 number 8, 2 number 10. Germany 2 number 8 near Tony Cruz and go do one. Omo 2 number 10 no Florian Wirtz and a German Musiala.
Ni now so be a strong go.
So what the mention I say. Germany ne on my maba tournament they play with 2 number 8, 2 number 10s. 2 number 8 and 2 they're not Pep Guardiola. What's a Pep Guardiola you? Obo Kevin De Bruyne. Now about Gundogan. Omunyina number 8. No about Phil Foden. No about Bernardo Silva. Omunyina so number 10. Eti the Nagelsmann a similar style to last 2 seasons. Hana Pep Guardiola share the Manchester City team no. Eti in a game no, it will be more tactical. Baby, I'm person here. Playing 2 center forwards just to put pressure on the German center backs. Adia yesu free German New Switzerland game no say. Yebo game na indo ye hu game no so no. Na German center backs no struggle with pace. Liketu na ba be your problem. And when I can be a Jonathan Tanya the second yellow card of the tournament and they only qualified to play in the game no. But German being the host nation or more an extra man, and that is their supporters. Or my na yebo ball was no Clementino so shocky or more Sweden. You need to put up like 100 times the way in 1982 because Germany in your country host 2 tournament Clementino. You in film at this early stage. The last time he hosted a major tournament was 2006. Free tournament in the semi-final in Italy. It's no game no more kwakobono. What's a tactical game no? I think me enyame nwanwa Clementino. Germany be winning game now. Maybe Denmark could take the game to extra time. Then the whole now Germany are picking up. They will have their supporters behind them. Normally, I share on my from say Denmark to qualify to the next stage of the competition. But as we know, the European Championship be based on what the Denmark for year 1982 no. Omo underdogs and you cannot underrate them. Metie Italy ne Sweden ne ho nsensema. Na do bia can be obi adika. Because Italy near a good tournament. Reason omunya good tournament in say omunya different from France, omunya different from Netherlands. They are not different from England. But the ma obia can say they came into the tournament as defending champions. Nti we are defending champion now about tournament. If I say was standard be. So standard no and Italy intimi set at this tournament. Okay, is it 2 weeks ago na tournament in Shase meboa? You better say Saturday say okay player me can ho asem ha. I spoke about Calafiori. Ricardo Calafiori. Okay.
Kasonko pompe ni hwe no.
Yeah. To mo ko hwe bi no mo di dance fine. Say abante no. Say ne modern mo so ani. Could you believe say Italy ba tournament no? Clementino. Now onye closer to even a call up.
Ade am tie nwanwa no yesi no nka
No, onye closer to even a call up. Italy because me tie I'm just imagine say if Francesco Acerbi Empra Anca Luciano Spalletti say no be name ne center back to this tournament. But not pressure for Italians wo. Freno. Because guy in form now woman. A very difficult say Italy be tournament e be jana ho. And there's something about Italians. They want you to pass through all the youth level, you know. And some normal opportunity to play at the senior national team. But this guy, Obi Osheni Bia or Bologna will say, he should be given opportunity. Wabo 17, Wabo 19, when you have some caps with the under 21. Say, Ofa Italy tournament, no. Ofa almost center backs, Nina, on the least cap. The first game no ball European Championship, no. That was against Albania. That was in the second cup with the Italian national team. The second game I know about with the senior national team. No. Sometimes once I can say assist be equal to goals. Reason why I am feel say assist goals. We need to analyze it. Sa pass now or the comma Zakanyi no. Bafwa sa pass or the comma Zakanyi no. Any goal the difference be in the room. She baby of far born. She baby of far born. Any baby of the tumrika. Eba ya at that particular moment, who your defender, your mama pressure will give him. Ubebre. Ba kuma wonya ye de bo ni tumrika. On a starting build up no. And some no say be assist. E dey Zakanyi, Matthias Zakanyi, abosa abo na dey atonet. It in assist now ye na Clementino. Me classify say any goal ni nyina ye pe. It was a man for Zakanyi was Italy savior no. You cannot take away the contribution of Calafiori. A confess of my Italy. Sago ne buy. And then he's out of the game. Why never? Italy ba tournament no. Na Abranti Efense Mancini. Na man for Tepun Sobebo at the right side of their defense, central defense. One Baksoni in case one beko back for. But pressure, Emma Calafiori Beje. Italy the only country at this tournament. Omobo with 2 left-footed centre backs. Baksoni and Calafiori. But then Mancini will come and partner Abranti friend say Baksoni. Because the Marco is out, you will need defensive stability based on how Switzerland for an attack because they attack with a lot of speed. It will be on one-on-one situation or good. So for Italy, defense never honor. So probably obebo at that position. You will go for Damian, even though on your left-footed player. But on one-on-one situation, he is very good when defending. Di Lorenzo there, or your apostle of Spalletti, into no or yet there coach in Bebona, question yade. But coach in Bebono. Story Amedeba said the group stage in the say Clementino Becaya and Calafiori do biano. And they say things will change in the Italian method. And only at the general game Nibia, Tino, Penny, Nasha Brantier, I find it's a Fagioli. Italians, they say he's their Modric, he's their Iniesta. Calm on the ball, long passes, short passes, splitting passes, switching play. Ninyina Brantier ni at a point, the big fool said, why don't they change his role into a deep lying playmaker? Nayem Modone to say Andrapello. And then reports just say he's going to start the game. It was the group stage. The story around the Italian national team was Abranti Fence Calafiori. No. Me fool say the game no more. A lot would depend on how our coach Fence Luciano Spalletti ebe use Abranti Fence Fagioli. Si ekasi yonkuta ball no be a comfortable taking on players within the Italian national team method or the better than any method about tournament in be. But Oboni, he will need protection because defensively he is weak. Obabo Jorginho, Obabo Fagioli, no Bonicolo Barella na. If you are playing 4-backer, you don't need to play these 3 methods. But if you are playing 3-backer, Ubetinya bo Jorginho, Ubetinya bo Fagioli, Ubetinya bo Nicolo Barella. Bene, Obo in a 4-back system. I won't be surprised. Say Brian Cristante will take the position as the number 6 to allow Nicolo Barella and Fagioli to move. A possible say Stefano El Charari will also play his first game at the tournament and Abranti friends Federico Chiesa. A game a player some Bono Muni Momo Kakra. In do ya kana se Obobo Bologna. Players number 8 le chire ho nyina no ni momo. Ramon Fuller Abobo ewo Bologna. Omo mo gina Italy method no we hye omo pen. Ricardo Rodriguez ebo Torino. Striker be gina Italy ni say Scamanca o. E Retegui omo nyina we hye omo pen in the Italian Serie A. Eti players ni momo ho. And on say Switzerland so ko Italy mu wa. Nti e oman omo ben on omo didi nkomo omo didi bom omo tukwan bom ne sa anyoma no. It will be a nice game but tournament on because I tell my experience of tournament I mention what dey. Anyoma boy is kwa. When you say I go na zakan ye share no and obi obobo Italy bia game ne ko ebeka be 2-3 minutes ama game na you have that fear say Italy follow my be that. The story of Manchester United, Amokoji the 98-99 Champions League. No, people thought say final match and I'm take a share by Munich. But Kokohe, Omuge Monkobo against Juventus in the semi-final with Turin. The first 11 minutes, near Manchester United 2 goals. Filippo Inzaghi. Manchester better Juventus free. They had that spirit of comeback. They drew final match, because of no Mayebi pain, and especially beating the Juventus team that had the Piero Filippo Inzaghi, then Zidane. Ni abeshia Bayern Munich na Castellan Kamane Mario Barcelona eba. Also match one ayentimi metin show mo. It's no manya the spirit of comeback. Sa na football here. It's nei sa de na see against Croatia no. Italians will have that belief say, "O share your kra na yempon ye betimi bibi." Sa na your tournament. O ho na bibia besi so na yes akom. Into woko wani mana sa anyoma no. It will be a game Tino. At a point experience will count any sa anyoma na me kan no. Menua Ubedneza Kito akọ for a victory for Switzerland but I won't be surprised if Italy will win by 2-1 against Omaya from Switzerland. My right Georgia for ne off because omo ba tournament no Clementino ade omo pa ne so benyo first ever qualification into the knockout stage and omo nya omaje omo cap awie do ma ye de omaje omo cap awie yesi de waye de no onsura hwiase no ba for yesi ebe no mu ni say
you da for onsura hwiase
do da for no onsura hwiase omo form no omo dan say tournament no omo ba no omo do money da so nyina say o de qualify kura keka ya je cap do omo wi omo tournament bo sa o man no omo ba aya na ehu. And then person heard the battle between Cavaya and Kvaratskhelia because sa akwani so ni jan so mo ko kanta na ojebo a ni speed no how obe trouble Cavaya e dey static game na Kvaratskhelia nyabo a obe di kan kwa kotra hwese kwan ni da wo men ko for hwese be ya sa na wingers bo mo bo na wo bobo na so ye winger wanye bi da so odi kan agebo a first one ko try e foul to me say dan wo wie but I'm fadia no say na de enye akwa no me kwa enko it will also be a good game but Spain there on Manchester tournament Clementino omo ready to win the tournament especially with their wingers no anyhow and their midfield setup no mo look like a sider omo well organized even though they have a bad central defense pairing but Tino yenko Spain 3 and Georgia 1 England ne Slovakia nanka me exactly ha ka me ye ka asem bi wa asisi yi Slovakia for no branch ye fen Laboka ekwan England for person mo for e fa so ball na mo de Manchester City asem ni dwo masom no sa players ni bi e no mo kire how teams ebe control games Clementino yempo na okwohwe ball na o de have England midfielders no so bi betimi control ball no a pass ball a detective play te say de Laboka be na omunya obia a obeye saade no nti wo hia sa players ni bi to control games a very difficult game o ball no mo ball na za kwa fa no fofo no enye better sa o their midfield is strong they have experienced Juraj Kuchka they have Laboka and Duda their defense is being led by Milan Skriniar and omobo in the back five yes defensively they are very good and well organized ball netting at the main England ebia de bebe woni say ye yere so one individual brilliance be which England it will come from their bench into the say bia ko Palmer bi bem how he will influence the game and yes and Slovakia benya play from the bench to influence the game. They should be very careful when they game no mo bebo no. Okay. Nti Tino kakra be kan o Euros no. You be enjoy weekend.
Yeah, sure.
Na about 7. Na chance about 4 na about 7. Bibi anyway there. Eno ana weekend the bejeje ni. Nti ye nyina international enjoy mbom. E bia mehwe no. E me invite ba for. Na why join me ho na fi
afọ ba just man free danger ho na you know that danger e da red na we can red na danger what the danger petrol so that danger otimi ye okay
se eno no ya na ice spirit say e fa no bi ho mo kan na agent fi bidin
ya braila ya ba
oh when you argument ma say we dey
was it be o hodia
fa dey jai ani o be ya ma o say bi o krampa o mu sample no ayi na bi o do so a
o ka bo ni pa dia conference agent bo akante dia conference agent o ada ko yere o be kara
bo akante dia fa to ka to
dey ko
bo ni pa si bo e maku ni pa
o me mra fie na ne pese ye tan ya so na voice ne nwa bet ye tie sama ewo mu no Dr. Nyahuta Makulu and describe the current FFA say the mu ye dia sakro no sam nko
I told you that fever has entered into Ghana football and it will take some of us and it will happen so you see teams in football now will be exposed and football will come back to its former glory days. I told you that fever has entered into Ghana football and it will take some of us and it will happen so you see teams in football now will be exposed and football will come back to its former glory days.
Dija
I see teams has entered into Ghana football and it will take some of them to change it and it will happen. Akronfo awura Ghana football mu krono aba Ghana ball ni mu na akronfo abem say krono no akronfo na de ba akronfo na de krono ba wo so what I say onye kronfo a say say nipa na nye kronfo a o mo krono enti the only time bia and every time bia obi be wiade bia no e kronfo to krono
wo so mo bi da na bibia attempt na that day na no afa na ya che no
eno so wo ho ba wunya fa dia wafa wa be
kronfo okay
mpato so what I say me ba sesi na wo ba sesi yi na wo phone baby ade to no hu a obi awia
nipa kwa na ba na kronfo
nti wo phone no ayira eche so obi awia wo phone the offer no therefore becomes kronfo so we wia there I won say nye there afato ba bi ne ye kan you but so we wia there so asana waka no asemo a emu odu if I am the president of the Ghana Football Association I will be worried extremely worried. Very, very, very worried. Kamina. Kafrida, Dr. Nyawotamoko can't say no. Ever people now no pay. But this time, I'll be looking for the man to understand what he's saying. So a board member, maybe I no pay credit, my classified as the deputy board chairman. And vice chairman. At times, he chairs the meeting. To wait to me sit aside. No. On a meeting. No. And he's not just an former GFA president. House of Folk, in terms of revolution, he led it. Emma introduced idea. It became popular in our football. He said the musical youth. And on the cover, Santro Fiakwa, Paula Joda, and yes, a head of sports in the Kito Mbeka Buamia, Shamoko, Abadukuma Munino, a conform Domoba, House of Folk. And he will be a bad revolutionary. He's a master of it. He was one time Ghana ambassador to Serbia, if I'm right. Serbia. Or no, for what we have been told, we are founding member of the MPP, but he's fighting them because Onya happy with the ruling star of the current president. That is the person we are talking about. So
now you been having my confusion. So MPP. Yes, now so I vote for international.
And Nasir Ibrahim.
Okay.
And he also was a linkage, you know. So, and he, that type now, he speaks his mind. The offer says, "What can and you say, Yana palatable, do all kind, ya." And yet, there were nipa soon. Utiana, Wakuma Yawa, is in a penina, what two more we say. Me, oniminya telephone intercourse for about 45 minutes. It will be no because we're penny and me what that characteristics now. Hard to say, Manobe from penny pet. My slave this on fan channel, mommy, or mammy, one dinner mean to be intiminas had to be on. Oh, so bro, so bro, caso pampamo. So bro, so bro, caso pampamo. And you know, this is the kind of a person we are talking about. Can use the word the character we are talking about, but I don't think they can be fine. I say it. So, this is the character we are talking about. Me and say, and your bonny dia. So, I'm not school was running. I'm can't say anyone. So, this is the character we are talking about. So, and he said, or can some say, ya, ni baby, no one here about watching. You may write him off or two, but it's at the teacher taught me to say, oh, wait, but do baby so as a sautie. And I say, it will be a separate the messenger from the message. And that is what I'm seeking to do this morning. I want to separate the messenger from the message. Because so boxo the messenger and the messenger. One here the import of the message you will not get.
But some no but for BM then a man na adwene and say obi bokro no afo. And I mu den mu. Also
Ghana football. So what I say and ode o mu di animu no attach here. Yem say ya ho. E no kre say chronobo Ghana football mu ana. I believe so. I think so. I have my gut feeling say chronobo at almost at all levels.
We feeling so.
I make them say I think so. I believe so. Bibia di beji di bia me kuramu bi. Me gidi say chronobo ye ball ni me gidi sa. Me ka say minimum na say me ubusa me empirical evidence e bia metimi di ama ho. Enti eno de ba me was say gidi no. Say chronobo ye ball ni. Why mo na ebo sa chrono? I think everybody that is in football is part. I think so. I know so me dream say obi a wo born mu bia ka ho bi. I will not take House of Folk out of it. Because House of Folk last 3, 4, 5 matches now on ball season we mu no. Enya you can say bibi ansia. Enya kwa. Bibi si na and more results bi mu a omunya na season and Dr. Nyahonya Otamokro cannot distance House of Folk out of it. And the House of Folk themselves and being a board member say ye ka kronfo no a ye House of Folk ni board no ni omu nyina afi mu enye ye because they cannot say they were not in the knowing of machinations at the House of Folk ko jina baby dom ko jina ye no he cannot say that and I'm sure based upon that intina or kasa because who say it cannot continue even though no more can even though House of Folk can but when he said it cannot continue say yeah who be and on that I'm with him. The solution also can say e be take obinim to say wo and until I'm starting na me describe no actually say we revolutionaries we obi a so ade bi mu na so be fight. I had the opportunity of visiting him at his office when he was the GFA president. Minimia Felix KJC. Saturday Felix Trema I think Daily Guide was a chronicle, one of the papers. Minimia Felix in the corner. Even our appearance, he had issues with it. Senior, ye call honomono. Ya no. Me share normal t-shirt say ya. And I share jeans na me share sneakers. Felix and so where the type now. From Monday to Friday, or tie. He was more ready to talk to Felix than me because I said one no address for man. So you may know a friend book appointment say if I say a banana in the back sound. And when you that is the kind of person we are talking about. To me, dear me, and Toko is also for taking up and Kamideka will join him. Just that on to me has a folk film. Almost every club you see say who condone or who connive in wrongdoing and I say in all this normal work can who. So be ye what who what who bu ani gusu a ho. So be ye na say ebia am benefit to that directly. But in a way, the Copa America say one can work and answer way. Okay, I don't think man. Now go for raising issues with the GFA president. Say, I didn't of course between RTU and Dreams. You know, he cannot distance himself away from it. What I got to say, UVP.
The man,
what the part where you are not here saying, 2000 if I know we are not so the opinion I can't tell. Media, I'm praying and hoping say okay. Dr. says so obe fight here. I will join him because wafa Ghana football needs to be sanitized before it gets into the mud. See baby ejina no aye alarming because easy to know say game way say na be pie wo mu ampa na pie wo mu ya na nkofo feel say oh yetena higher analysis na your predictions therefore say bibi say asia yemfa analysis na predictions no as eno na asie and not assumptions say and look me intercepted audio should be me say head of sports I was on me mo minim da obama yakwan say yemo sa audio so no maybe one day head of sports may have to allow us na yem boss audio so na nkofo hu say ball no players dey we mention o players omo agent omo twa bet ni dey ma wo omo referees club officials people who determine results of matches between two clubs are only officials for those two clubs no because they do it or they does it in connivance with players minimum any referees and one team can say your system no and yeah offer me that
Zach
Tino unza yes I agree sir thieves about football chrono de kosopa all forms of chrono is happening in our football now. Many Dr. Adrian pa. But the many Adrian say and it will take some of us and it will happen very soon like a better take your mona sir or must stop one. You understand? And now that we may I mean like minim how he's going to do it and kind of voice of on me the reason why on me is a doctor now what you see grandma say ya na no ante bia na o man panyin ka say your short memories na ona ka say short memories na
dada
me say man panyin bi nka say na you see Chromacy. Yet a doctor was around. And the team and officer ya young bonny in the building dia or plastic cancer to the send that so much as for tria bribe and son of Mojo League then no.
I must have in ya na mum for mention.
I'm with you, but the premises which you know the two of them. Oh yeah, the plus and minus is not one who could almost
said your can calculation.
Said your can or say on one team or winning 16 out of 17 matches. And legally boy, no, back up and yes, I did. And yes, I team now. And until you're from general manager, also to be maneno. I understand. Because one say more because who said Uncle Canatra say on one team bia Uncle Bianca. But on one team no. I don't have to also say they won 16 out of their 17 matches at home. And one team penalty are record no. And so one of them becomes. Yo, come I say. Tama yabi yen do pro campaign po time. Na submission of forms. Candidate for no. E go submit mo forms. Say me begina am ya to so aba as FA president. And omumba ko a board member of Arts of Folk. On ferre on the flag gunu kon ko FA say me House of Folk. O you no interview. Say team ni tie asumesi echi.
You sure so because has no kasa asing na no personal.
Oh, that he made a bold statement. Yes. He is here to support asumesi. He was there not on as Alaja can be. Everywhere Alaji goes, say a footballer, time no. Now or he goes there as a board member of House of Folk. That's what I say. Okobe bi na football nkwande at that time no na okọ to represent House of Folk as a board member. The flag egu no kon okoye campaign no the unim de na ferry pa no yi house flag no de pen panyin anim mo say born no ya de ba say afia video de onyi mama etefo enkai omo
kai sa ko be ato
so some me kiss born I was fast pa e bi aka me kenya born e din abo mbe yaba me say oyi house flag no no de pe papa nyin anim hey ye ne tawo ji o no ta me say enu wasisem doctor ankahe sata no na esenka if you want to say say no say omo bi na betimi asave this situation we no he na so ko save that situation that time say hey alaja can be you are doing the wrong thing.
You don't
me say team akese na o wi ase no omo nyi omanim anko folo erigino erigimo there be omo nya sade no because all over the world teams akese bi okro bia no they are bigger than the FA president. It's a fact. Teams akese na wo krobia so no me akese no they are bigger. Yes, you are the FA omo under you, but they are bigger than you.
I'm paying for that team and Ankasa say who?
That team no I'm paying for if you are the CEO of Man United in UK. You see I FA president the listen of England people will struggle. But when you bought Man U, who bought Liverpool, fast they'll give you the names. If you go to Spain, Real Madrid and Barcelona, they'll be who are you? They are bigger and powerful than you. And you don't use the club. Say me support Obi to the extent that you use the club's flag a colors. That's what they be penning him. What an insult. Ekoso Kroma say, Dr. Ankashe. Now, I did not turn it. A start here, no. Then the news that, oh, the president is one of us. One of us. Or, you know, he has been administrative then of the club. One of us. I feel they not turn it here more. Who say, a movie na Bani issue to buy.
Free Bani.
Talk about Bani issue, no. How the transfer was done. Uncle Kofobe can't get. And can't say no one sitting pool. Later on, as the any Brianna, a mom can be most facts and Bani a coy. And you see, yes, there's a corruption in our football. That nobody can deny that fact.
Okay.
Corruption in the Abapa. Na Yansanwa. You see, what is happening no say ya be na ko so before the anas eyi be ngofo ka you say you ka almost ye boa you ka almost evidence any enye obi a onya evidence to prove to us say ampa referee sana appoint nyina na evidence kan kwa no moje sana moje appoint nyina appoint sana moje appoint now you see for a referee to have the audacity
before you know I'm say we finya hono nti we dey rude but just to help you and as a buttress why there no me try say me be a story no na ka menya actual date no but I'm not getting into my send story na ma born again date send be ya born again be
story there na
former GFA chairman Dr. Nyaho Tamakuru backs Keto Kreku and calls for 4 more years for him. No, anything I say Zach, Zach was even more interested in Akambi, which for me, but before say Nyaho na and you know on one pono.
There was a back over 2 years ago. Yeah.
Interview now. Yeah. The base of the interview, who said the system is cheating us.
Yes.
And your ma Obia and has the Omonye. Omuntueska, Omunyesi. What be as that person arrive and say, aside Yahono, there are people within us at a particular point no more occupy board position. Oba out to declare the support for and your man
exactly. And I mean, Yaho the other can say, on one crowd, he just. It
could be so.
But he went further to even demanded 4 more years for the system he is today against or talking about.
That time na can be so you know.
Yes,
and it was a club decision.
You can exactly you can combine both. But having said that, I'm saying that Sebi Pemprediasa, Penifose Sebi Obakwasiana on Sanadrin. Ebi happenings of today and Zach Amayen Ebi typical of the Banietin. Any eso the man to bene ket enya fallout no, and I think he has been publicly spoken about in Tienso bit Makabi say Dr. Nyaho enyan adwensesaye no for say there's the need to correct some wrongs in the system. I think some of us should be ready to back him, just that as a set of mind enough no catch India or no so or yeah na wrong
Zach eti maybe I no I think say our system, the clean system, no. Okay. Listen, football, no. Or must say football, no. Now, I bet national team, especially at the junior level. One say, and then moving here, 20 I could do fast. Uti so maybe. Afe, junior team, no. Yes, Nikomo. They sneak them out of the country.
But that's why I'm just say, yes, Nico. Maybe I tell you, anti so more tournament.
Say, Flavy, say yes and for na Tino one to share say Omoko campaign. But what here? Would local expert? Nay, but after your tears of France. Until the Benum Kushia, the Benum Yawa. By tea, I say, hey, France, your bomb is your automobile. So the system we are running now. We have to clean the system. I guess our party at Tino. Send the air cross Yanshani and says Yama Tino Yamore dear. You be brassa.
Say,
well, I know Kumasa Santukor started training. Now, started with 10 players. And let's have them no Casomu training. I'm Casomena no pay. Then in preparation for the Democracy Cup. Of no Kuniam Democracy Cup in time and in yet. Time and in
Club no na anye de also mu ye na time ni de
time and in yet.
Clubs na mi nu na kwan mu fa so ye o mayi no. Because what could you sika adi hu komo nyina wi bo wi na fe.
Over.
Apa o place nyina de a.
Time and in yet for the best time for this cup.
And de
and KBA 2 weeks before the league start. 2 teams ni nyina akoyo mu pre-season aba no. New players na nke de o magina mabo. Because the performance of these two clubs.
No, be a cotton the start on that star game no Prano and so.
Na say Bobia it's me pra.
Sabri dia some come back ra ja betimi aya kakra.
Bob say Bobia betimi pra. Aguero chain about bicycle twin and 9 feature ne me banyame nko a me frost test na me 9 e patre me. E ho na so na betimi a ho am pra. Ana over ni ho. Na betimi a ho am pra. Enti pra de e see any time bia. Banka two teams no cause on say I think during the season the news ba say Watara in the house be foreign trip for pre-season. Kotokoso airplane is on so be kubi. Tinko. Okay, I decided that.
Western Central Eastern region.
Okay.
And there's one other place. 3 places now has a
I'm
sure next week they will eventually.
Okay. So cat two teams no are free their traditional home. Akwa yo mu pre-season abano. Na nki abo match we. But at that time, no, now more than 1 or 2 teams, ne boy na so any no, amount for referee. Of what else? Now can call for referee at that time. Now I for flow on call for any. No nipa nkasa odu hu kosia. Na wo ba. Obi apeso hu den na wo dey den, wo di aba. So what in common say. But and all training grounds na interesting.
Was it 10 players in the band?
Yeah, 10 players.
That's old players in Crack and Bros and new players.
I'm 12 na aka. But 12 no 2 amba. Michael Chejamana on said during the season na Prakakra. And I think say he will go for scan. Sana on your final approval to start training.
Okay.
Nuruddin Yusuf swenti miamba. Menim so free tamalimbe dru dia. But no swenti miamba. Tina eye Asare. And Fatal said the 2 goalkeepers no. And Ansu Bile, Prince Adasa Kote, and the defenders. And then Nim Honi Yaya, Bernard Sumoa. Yes, and Bernard Sumoa was at training. Peter.
Now, so what then? Go Pamuni been or Safran and as then this.
So official club now communicating in media report. Bernard Sumoa, Peter Aqua, Baba and Intimen.
And Sabibe so.
Inti Nipa. 8 and I'm to much move 4-4. To mo ye shake up na no much park no omo pia po.
On Morrison.
Say enwe o share anka be hu.
Ten ba kuma be no on
Morrison abesa ni nyoma kra konkra. There we nyese abesa ni nyoma konkra enwe no abesa ni nyoma konkra. Nti o konkra. And
because one cranty or so fast.
Say officially the manager nyanshia kotokuntwemu. But me sure say chips are I think say nra monitor no ni Ghana kra. Yeah, nti I think say Morrison enya Ghana ne be last resort. He's more likely to travel outside than say stay or Ghana. Over nti enra David O'Clooney handle a team no. Or started training. Ogumam. They will so call ye surgery.
That's what so I Ghana.
Okay. They are discharging all fee. He's now recovering.
Okay.
Say maybe next week Rob Kumasi for what happened to
me. Likely so waiting up at a bench grant. Yeah,
so betting how cry be as an observer because and what they now. Or the Bayer Jumani
over watching everything no this democracy cup I still feel say both teams you see sometimes people question the decision making of both teams we know has no kotokono a big over and Nick say a cast yes in Sebi Dabena has me no kotokobe kabum and influences on Sebi for their own right. Because I know Abraham interview and I'm drawing this in. I was like, Haas assembly Kanesano. Haas did not make the top 10 because what other clubs are doing Haas in it, which is factually incorrect. Over and Ukrainian Ukraine. But for a board member for her to focus. No, but that means who ye be. Debbie. When you are talking about influence in a game, under no circumstance, na you better say Granada a developer about do level say influence was Spanish La Liga no che Madrid chenase na Madrid panyina ba be ka say Granada ne Hatafe mu influence wo game num dan Madrid ne Barcelona. How would this happen? Offer NC Otuwa say Bohumo say FC Cologne influence chen Bayern Munich Bundesliga no. Ambaso some far na omo ankasa modern ball, but if it's about external forces, you dare not come to me. They have the fan base, they have the power, they have the money. Amon Chemao. Oh, bra Manchester City, bre. Any international powers or Manchester City. Any relationship between the Sheikhs and England, the number of businesses are Omodiaba UK nima. And can City intimi break it through how. So what they make an and can City but City there no. Your mind and on mine in UK mine or relationship bebre. And one word the other omo business somewhere and so club na omodi project omo pet. Why here beka other businesses no. And that is the power demand City here. Emo mutimi break it through. So United and Koya yen fan share referee. Yen fan share say Burnley say what powers to cheat Manchester United. No, I don't think aqua Champions League no ma. Obedu na Real Madrid agina kunya.
That say system back Burnley.
They be system no they decide the system. They control the system. Of what they make can I say?
Something Kotoko has lost.
Me say they control the system. Shadie. Season ya ball I say Kotoko ne has anko ye nyina no. How ye Kotoko matches nyina with the exception of last game against Buffalo. All the matches omucha Kotoko ne has. Aya okwa no bisa say one the channels na a yi ball no. How many times are they interested in? No disrespect to any club, but even the league, the Samates, any Nations FC ball. How many times? More the power.
It's league now. Almost fixtures no. Though has and Kotoko struggle, particularly has a folk. Ochina, so yes, a league no Ochina. Still almost matches in the baby.
So the bottom line is Mumi and Montana them. Park and this would be different. But when it comes to the business aspect, Montana them. Moncambo, but you know what they do. One, politicians are everywhere, baby. Two, baby, people who act like politicians. So they've allowed themselves. Whoever is fighting for the big seat, you know. No, we don't supporters. No, I think 4-5 be. Kotoko. No, we has. No, I check 4-5. 4-5 no be free ho. No we wiki omo. What I say? Na leadership no wa pe ba bia wura. All using I'll favor you. Debbie. Have your turbas. And then Mbappe ba no na ni jaje. Somebody na kofa na Mbappe. Bonim di Mbappe be ya ma game no. Oh, number of times I not two I am Piama Manchester City says can determine Manchester City. They will protect those two clubs. Their deals are airbar. Say Madrid. Any Barca case among Tiasia. Na La Liga mpeni for no hope. Eti Ocho bita Florentino Perez. Ono Juan Laporta. So mo kambo mo dum. So why can't Haas and Kotoko offer you disrespected club bia? Okay. Start times for no catch on some summer boy. How many times on Kucha summer test matches? The reason is that over. See you got match wo babaera. Sunday, Monday to Sunday, the nature of Kumasi business. I mean, attendance na can. There are so many factors. But you both team so I affect you. Sunday, soon say go for you Monday to Saturday. Tibia semete ahema kokoben. Which is not so far from stadium. When you bra betimi aba ba meti ayema kokoben e bia me ye adwuma o tech week ni nyina ma ba tech Monday to Saturday. Sunday e bia first kwa na meti asafo na me come at this He say ahene makoko be Methodist na meko. And what is the motivation say? Sunday na mapon no. Me san faka na say Monday to Sunday bi ameba krum. Whilst there is TV. How go and watch TV? So what you say? I'll go and watch TV. So people have alternatives. But say bi awko sama boy ha. Born home match ni new TV so that. Unless kotkone house there. Kotkone house so the any there. Obi abeso be kotkofo ni bintimu nyina mbeba. And these clubs are benefiting. Okay. And it has and kotoko must sit down and determine the powers. Say obibe sisi a omumienu no munsisi omo ho. But say akola bi be free ase. And ever be sisi bo no. Never. It shouldn't happen.
Gibo. If no if you could do about for na man for French no. I'm say send a pay embassy. I'm say Ghana for no mabeto one anti French no ye bi am send a pay embassy. Say ni nyina no mo boa. But e kire beka ho nti e maso am say send a pay embassy. De e kan nyina maso. Ye mem ha Clementino da bia me kasa asem we say. Ade ye red na wo chingi ni ye ni fufu a. E di 50 years kra. E ye red nti kala na nsesa. De tia na tie. Aya na meti se has panyini bi kotoko panyini bi e complain a na me hwedin na ne nyina no ya na ye kan ka me de na me nyi afọ me nyi ye hu free mo ye media nso ye problem pa. Sometimes ye adwuma no Clementino do maybe pa hu se it me jano kra no tu ba bi na bia ba bia ne nam no na akofa asema ba. What can we see media and take decisions? We have a big influence. On my head that way, the media. See any na who say nyoma ekona enkuya, we can easily change it. Yeti no pay ye ka say Clementino yensem a ye ka no. Say de esi ato obi tirim no. Obu o hwa de yens kra yensem na ye ka no. Ogidi chen e bi a team cross support panyini. Society ne wo big influence.
Ye ka emi nu aga da ase of course, minim say oni ye nyina so ne me nko an. But of course, it doesn't mean and I nyina we are not being fair to Kate. And that of course dey na Kate kwa dey aye.
Okay. No ye ni view no ntimi ka say oni be dey.
We are not even discussing Kate.
It was here tey. Nansi asem bi ba yi. E ho na ho ahoye afo. Eso mo ye there until na program no ana amanfo tie. We influence. So the meche no dem be se me kan nyina ne say media no ye wo influence our society ne so and we shouldn't take that one for granted. Clement me nkwa eche bebre hwe onse ye tie ni abre na kotoko ne house ateno na F4 no obi abefa football na kotoko ne house ntimi nkemi ode mo bi me kotoko ne no nka se nyoma F ye no enye on start say bi oni F ni nya problems kakra bi untimi fight system no we system chia
ani ye kotoko fo na be ka che se nipa kro no
yen se ntwofo kra ka ho ade yenti kroma woni ba bi asade ne start free Kotokone has is so powerful say even at a point so person will lead your mind and also person will hold a higher position esa wo do hu kotwitwi omo kakra etinya nwanwa say yenye a board chairman of Kotoko at a point e be president of the land yenye a board chairman of House of Folk e be president of the land. That is how huge because numbers no. Now say the current FP on one thing as a radio show TV so. Also no a house and Kotoko chairman. He will become the third most powerful person in the country. Also he president now you two for never. I don't know so be FP president. Obey the third most powerful person in the country. But odi mo bi meso timi bi ba kum say kim. Obeti de besi kurum ha. Yeti Kroma, Tino. What brought Dr. Kekes upon issue? Because he had no marketing committee as chairman of the FE Marketing Committee. ɛna ɔsi FA president no ɛnkɔfa contracts a ɔmo sign with companies a ɔmo kyɛ sɛ ɔmo sponsor activities of the FA ɛmra because ɔyɛ chairman of the marketing committee etu obehu deɛ wɔm na wɔn ho kwan obesi ayɛ dɛ afa so FA president mu na kum ɛnyɛ w'adwuma no afi yɛ start yɛ yɛde ayɛ nsɛntwerɛfo yi yɛdi papa yi atɛma yɛdi na atɛma Clementino eventually afi papa yi si kɔtɔkɔ adwuma koraa wɔnyɛ biem adeɛ na no fight ne bɛyɛ 2012 2011 no and they want say still FA ni sign contract clubs ni kɔ sign contract obi ani contract obi wɔ ɛnkyɛ bia nana na amponsa ɛso ne FA oh wɔntimi fight system ni nyina asɛntwerɛfo na ɛyɛ saa ɛno nso na adwuma so yɛ ɔkɔ yɛte ha ɛne yɛsi yɛ football no ɛsɛn yɛbɛhia kɔtɔkɔ ne has ɔmɔ mbɛba no so bɛ ɔmɔ mbɛba ɔmbɛyɛ saa deɛ ne ba pɛ na yɛ saa sɔre ne etia wɔn tiro eti bɛyɛ dɛn paa na yɛ football na yɛ saa asɛm na Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo kɔfa baayɛ no tino ɛto has ntia sɛ last year asɛm abaafoɔ no aka no ɛyɛ August 2023 o ma mehwɛ sɛ menya ɛyi bi a ɔpaase yɛ when people were calling for accountability.
That's no better.
Say, all those making the allegation know what to do. They have a committee responsible for settings, so all that they have to do is to take it to that committee. Now, a question is so. Yes, FA ohi. Omu muakunta. Omu nyahwe. No say. Wa wo say FA ni muakunta na. Your committee of wasem ko down omo. A do point you were saying. FA president deserve another term based on nyoma odi egu akwam. This was Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo. Nti nyina ye ntia se FA president ni nyoma egu akwam. Me ba cho Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo. Sa ansem na kan last year August no. Nyoma na FA ni de egu akwam na aseketo kreku da no a benefit has. Monya mfaso bi wo so. De oye ni nyina no e PRO. He is shifting the supporters' mind to talk about the system. Someone in Omatiti Dieba. How supporters no money abro. And if care is not taken, Clementino, the biggest demonstration ever in Ghana football, Ebesu has and one thing this current House of Folk board is true. When their supporters some more attack woman. Today, young finding baby they has problems in Abu. System now are supporting who benefits in a wunyano. Clementino, why now cook or chain or do to a board chain or course of fortune edge atada?
Would you know no?
And one ultra.
But my support on it, but my home said, I shall be the way and
a two full see a football no last year. Last year near born a year, this year na say. Ufu see a born last year na this year na say. So what the mention I say? After a free normalization by mommy improvement in our game, mommy back home. Under 20 as someone can say under 20 no more business. Any under 24 in a kobobo. Last year, Clementino. Last year under 24 in a kobobo. Omokobobo, Omosomokobo tournament to Netherlands. And look where Ghana Academy been invited Omo. And Omo 10 years the under 24 koba. No more did the 47. Di koma embassy. Dutch embassy. You refuse Omunyana. Hey, Ade, 47. Yes, Mr. 47. Mene under 24 year ko share was Spanish embassy. Omo VLS we say one wo yi opposite o dey call yi sa Jubilee House road dia o dey call yi. Yes. Me no omo ko share wo ho. me koye me submission we no mo so be yo mo de adana me kwaje ne refuse o mo nyina business no de ye collab cry em fa ma bonten me say this is not the first time. Hey, this is not the first time. It is sao ye football we na ye no. On dey how many say clubs na almost support this system no. Clementino who say me wo say. What dey under 24 year can so mukui. On nso atrema boy ya or high school. On sa boy okosho mo last penalty o mo dey FA Cup. Oni bo che bebro. Ba wonim ye be kwa hwehwem ye hwe ne manager na ye no kana wonte ase a ne US nchen ye be US nchen ne US nchen emfa ho ne bo ne se de osi nimbo ye US nchen ne akofo fofo ne de ko because nipa ne de e bia ne manager ko ka waje mu de amaye nti e bia de ne ko ne ko tournament ne obi ba so beto na meji kakra na so age kakra ne ko yenim eti football no Clementino business our system we dey football na ye no kotokone has we said leaders will keep on suffering on because was suffer saa because ade ye sori anopa ye no omo edu awia na ekofa ye lunch ye no omo enwumre so ekodidi ye no omo tu be de no aka na asem u be de no aka na asem
no ye santwofo no
oh send them aka no say yeah no tino
yeah
say ya say say nyoma bia because anyoma we if them here you call AFCON by here even a session of the media decided to organize demonstration one would you see okroma ba panyini bi go tu ni cha ba ni bi tu ni pabo asi so say kim yes see a demonstration no ye besa akọ tournament biem na de ekosi wo Cote d'Ivoire na say because ye nsovu de esi wo Cote d'Ivoire no nyoma am ya perform wo Cote d'Ivoire no ya hwene ya nsovu because obi so otu ni na esi so ye see akan ya na otu ya te ase ne eto me kan obi frɛ me na me se masa akra de ndem ayo kumasi de ne maso iti baby anyoma ekọ no a ye qualify kotoko na ye qualify kotoko na has no the kind of leaders that we need to fight the system. Our maye be there at a point. Share this was one of his strategies. So what who believe in strategy to gain power. How influential Kotokone has here. And he started building the young clubs. I want to start for you. Making them powerful. To say Kotokone has here 1. Until 1 + 1 = 2. Say Yakofa Ebia Bekum Chelsea. Yakofa Ebia Mankika teams bia no mo ba for bam teams bia no mo
bia semo na de bia skra no
Yakubu kura no the bio the B Yakubu the B Bekum Chelsea 1 Bekum Arsenal kwa no mo hihim e wo ma na the later ya Alhaji Yakubu Okofa no asaba ha me teams na no ball league no ubo hu ani akofa Interlice bia ba ni akofa Midaus ni akofa Way ni akofa Sportive ni build this smaller clubs no it's omuna na atwa FA president no hia see akoto aba akoto go vote here 1 has to vote here 1 na me mo smaller clubs 10 not 10 to aba ma me na mo mienu tu tia me enye 10-2 because at that particular moment oma normally the clubs no ontimi mo meye it's my member this hack you know and he makes sure say even Gaka na de ne buy no kra no ogu no because e kwan Gaka fa so ma owura kwasi na ntachi be FA president no onim say do point bi na ono so anya ne nyoma ya sa Gaka na be sa be yi na free ho it's sa nyoma kiti na akeka boma ene obi so be di FA no so a what try as much as possible no acheche kotoko na e has do say go machi so ate me chena say mocheche kotoko ne has go mu search eti say Clementino ye nyina ye ko say we ni ye support a abaye koto kotoko ma no has etoma no because mu believe say obetimi aye adwuma no eti nei Clementino ye bo ni nkoya doctor nya wotama uso aye dai ususu ye no mesu ana no mede ade na agi agu ususu still no ana ape se ne ye nyina yatim na ade na esenke ena gusu ana esenke tinye ya last year so mo na baako ena mo do mo nsasane ye ena disi eso mienu ena kwa de dade na chichire no mo fa chenso ena mo di betwam e wo bechem so man hwe ya next time no mo ko mo nya obi ama ni nsebu wo mo wa hwe de esi wo bechem na eso obi koto pansa na ha asebo atonet na ka ko koto na boy ibo ni ti na se pie ya eje na kebesi akwa ba ku yo to ne nan ena oto ne nan na ball ne fa pole ni so a ebia na ka 30 seconds bi na end game no eno so na de third goal be ba ma ball ne bia ye 3-2 to oto ne nan na ball ne fa pole ni so ball ne ba de be to keeper boy sim and then we be see from 30 seconds as so pre ball ne 2-2 has relegation enti baby anyoma keka kono yenye careful. We need leaders who speak. Share the board chairman of House of Food. Very influential. Share investment away of Ghana football. So why should you sit down for such a system to control investment away?
Also do maybe no AP but
no, because yeah. Omoya demonstration. And me can say no. The system was so mad at the decision to support demonstrators in the time omoko no ho ko announce say they are doing a demonstration to save Ghana football. So tell me chance enti tino saa ne nyina ye pe no si esi pese ye tena mu say ya ye tena mu say ya ebedun no bi no afa de say na this year 1000 2000 bi no Marco stadium ya hwe fi next year kono do mo say ball league game 500 200 300 2 years 3 years time afi na tia ba 150 afi ye bobo na obi abusa adai teams no more